Stains on his shirt match the stains on the carpet. Breath heavy with that misty 1000 in his lips. Can't keep a job, won't support his family. He would rather beg for handouts and steal from his kids. Talks like a badass who can throw hands and whip the world. Truth is the only thing he ever be was a pregnant girl. Ended up getting married to a ratchet broad who can whoop his ass. She known around town as Merle. Merle sounds about right, cause that bitch is definitely looking haggard. She ain't the smartest or classiest around, married to the town fagger. She fancies herself as a country girl. She's proud of her down-home cooking. Can whip up frozen chicken from a bag and box mac and cheese without even looking.
Oh, broke back, gobbling musty old Merle.
She pays the bills while he plays a girl. She took her turn wearing wise and being a snitch. Married a dude and give her tips on sucking dick.
Broke back, gobbling musty old Merle.
She pays the bills while he plays a girl. She took her turn wearing wise and being a snitch. Married a dude and give her tips on sucking dick.
Broke back,
Gobble nuts, not just a nickname, that's what he does. Nothing that boy wouldn't do to get them drugs. He'll work with sheriffs and set you up on a drug deal. Rat on his own friend, suck off his lawyer, let dudes busting his ass. All for a few pills, all for a few pills. On his jaw, knee is quite a ribbon. His whole hometown, yellow teeth, yellow skin, rings around his neck are shit brown. Wearing the same clothes for days on end. Been arrested 24 times for drugs. Witness intimidation, assault, and always snitched on someone to avoid the pen.
whoa, broke back, gobbling musty old Merle.
She works a job, he plays a girl. Goofy bitch would order a clue from Timu or Wish because he married a faggot ass dude who acts like a bitch.
Broke back, gobbling musty old Merle.
She works a job, he plays a girl.
Broke back, gobbling musty old Merle.
He plays a girl, he plays a girl.
Broke back.
Time to fire this bitch up for another life. Busting fake, burning every single life. All catches, every last one of them dirty deletes. Bringing order back to these YouTube streets. Poor fagger losing his simple ass mind. Every time old rusty ass decides to go live. Rusty motherfucking truck. Told you not to fuck around and find out. Bring your mouth like a big man, thinking you would get the clout. I remember when you said you wanted all the smoke. Trolling your ass so hard, you said I had you on the verge of relapsing on that bitch, you never got off of it. What happened, bitch boy? You thought I was just a quiet dad. Didn't realize I would expose you for a sissy bitch thing. Remember back when you were getting fucked by Sam? You were so possessive and jealous anytime he looked at another man. Now you are crying saying I tried to ruin your life, accusing me of wanting to fuck that washed up drug whore that you call a wife. You really should have listened when I told you to pick another path. Now you got rusty motherfucking truck on your ass. Not impressed by your sad stories or your attempts to rewrite the past. So desperate for sympathy and attention that you would tell complete strangers that your dad was the first jewel in your ass. First it was your sister, then you claimed that you were the favorite glove for daddy's hands. Just another pathetic excuse for you failing at all your duties as a man. No gumption to take your queer ass to a job like your sorry ass is allergic to work. But you got plenty of time to talk about getting fucked by Ryan up at church. Johnny says that he would suck dick for Joe. Hell no! He will suck dick for a hit of crack. Says he will suck your motherfucking dick. But he was playing y'all, it was just a skit. You can try to play it off as a poor attempt at humor. But saying T going balls deep in your ass wasn't a rumor. It's a verifiable fact. Sucking and fucking another man ain't something you can take back. Ain't that right, Jerry? Play in the park long enough, and you will find Magic Johnson. Ain't that right, Jimmy? Play in the park long enough, and you will find that Magic Johnson.
And good evening, beautiful motherfuckers. What's going on, man? Happy Easter Eve. That's not a thing, but hey, here we are. Uncle Will, what's up, my man? Always good to have you in here. I know. Shocking, right? It's been less than 3 weeks, and here we go. But told you I'd do something over the weekend, and thank Mr. Goobles over there for making that fucking inevitable. Oh boy. So you all know why we're here. Deb, hello. Always a pleasure. Mama Vede, hello. Nikki Straight, I came through. You said Saturday night. Here we are. Whatever with K checking in. Whatever with K. Josh Teal in the house. Hello, Josh. It was nice to have you. Johnny Johnson. Hello, good sir. Mr. Game Changer, he says, that's damn great music there. I don't know. I wrote the shit. I'm on the fence about it, but it's a message there. It's something about Parks and Magic Johnson or something. I have no idea what that means, what that's supposed to mean anyway. Anyway, T-Dam, hello. How are you? Big Shy Redneck. He said this happy good Saturday. There you go. It's the day after Good Friday. Thank you. Suzomi. Hello. Welcome in. So, Mr. Shaky P, checking in, sir. How are you? Bass Ackwards in the house. Always a pleasure. Spencer. Good to see you, sir. Motivated one-legger. I won't say anything. That's a good dude right there. I like Mr. Motivated one-legger. Seriously, conspiracies. Most of them are against Martha. Howdy, sir. How are you? So on down. Mr. Powerstroke, Easter Eve. You're making your own holidays now. What privilege you must have. According to some people, I may be privileged. You are one of the people that knows that I'm not. So, howdy, Belle. It's been a minute. Always nice to have you in here. Miss your savagery. So, always nice to see you. And Suzomi is saying hello to trolling. Not that that is her goal here. So, Mr. Rich Newbuck, very distinguished gentleman here. Premeditated self-defense standard ground murder. Yep. Just read Rich's comment. It pretty much sums up everything we were going to talk about tonight. But yeah. Well, thank you, Deb. I appreciate that. Jimmy Hill comes in and hits us with a 2-bomb. He says, fuck Johnny Gobble for life. 20M00205 is the expungement case number. You and Gotcha Man. Oh. Gotcha Man. You're doing you're doing the Lord's work. I'll just say it, because your video today, absolutely a beautiful thing. Thank you for all the resources and information. I'm assuming that's where Jimmy Hill got it from. Leave it up there for a while, as I should. It's a 2-bomb. Thank you, Jimmy Hill. Thank you, Gotcha Man. So, Miss Powerstroke. Howdy. Let's see here. I should be able to do something with this, right? I don't want to do anything from there. I'd have to do it on the other side. All right. Never mind. Miss Powerstroke. There, she's talking to Nikki. Eyes open 8091. Hello, back at you. Trolling for Jesus in the house. And I'm sure he's watching. What's up, my man? Blue Eyes. Howdy. Infernodia. Imagine threatening to murder someone the same day you post about getting your record expunged. You know, listen, I don't have to imagine it. I've seen it. And it's almost unfathomable that someone could be that stupid. I mean, really, you're making your case to the courts that it's been a long enough time to where you have not done anything wrong to anyone, and you believe that you should have your rights restored through an expungement. And then simultaneously, while that's not even finalized, you're out here foreshadowing and telling people what you intend to do with your restored rights. It's a wild ride, man. It's a wild ride. So, but hey, we're here for it. Hickey Bobber in the house. What's up, Hickey Bobber? Been a minute. Oh, yes, sir, Big Shot. Thank you. Appreciate you. I don't know about what's going on out there in chat. Don't care. Game Changer. I'm bound and determined to get Gobbler out of my home state. Well, I'll see if I can help you. I'll try to become a resource for that. Kunass in the house. What up, everyone? Infernodia sounds like he may be planning something since he's been on camera 3 times making threats. Just saying. It does seem to be have something going on here. Man, this is wild right here. Inspector Addy, Johnson County, Kentucky Clerk Hillary Chafin for expungement, reporting of violators making threats. Appreciate you, Inspector Addy. Have no idea what any of that's about. But yeah, there you go. There's some more of those resources, Game Changer, you were looking for. Going crazy. Good evening to you as well. There's a gotcha, man. This takes What About My Rights to a whole nother level. Indeed, it does. It indeed does. Good to see you, sir. So, yeah, we'll be able to have some fun here. I do not doubt it at all. Oh, boy. High $1.69. He does have the screwdriver. I dare you to try to squeeze one of my way, Johnny. I dare you. Yeah, high dollar ain't to be messed with. That man's got some high dollar tools and a little bit of case of not giving a fuck. There's that. Rusty is blessed and highly favored. Oh no, that's completely overstated there. So not so much. Miss Vicky, if you're here, I saw where you commented on a video of mine, but it won't let me respond for some reason. Oh. Shout out to Miss Vicky. She handles all the YouTube notifications, most of them. So if you're here, it's likely a result of Miss Vicky's work. So appreciate her. Not going to say your name, but hello to you too. So there you go. Yes, send Gotcha Man money. That seems to upset him pretty regularly. There you go. Ada, I believe that you are correct, and I 100% support that message. Keep the people of Kentucky safe from mentally ill Gobbler. Stray Hooter Shooter, welcome. A little early for that. I know. Easter. I know. All right. On down. Mr. J. Press, what's up, my man? Howdy, sir. You'll like to know that I did do some rough draft of a song that might be about some skin tags or something. I told you I'd write it down and I did something with it. It is not nearly ready, but there's something there. So I have a weird creative process. I'll probably turn it into something, but you'll like to know. I'm glad you're doing well, man. Nothing but a thing, 615, $4.99. Fuck the expungement fund. Yeah, exactly. And I think he's going to do that all by himself. There's no real need to fund that. It's kind of reckless. But then again, he took the video down again. And and I'm sorry, I just don't have it this time. So all I can do is just talk about it. So I mean, what can I say? I'm sorry for letting anyone down. So, we'll see about that. Oh no. Jay Press said he's gonna handle that in person. It's all good, man. I like it. Stray Hooter Show, he obviously watches Gotcha Man intently to apply that he immediately after he did. Yeah. We'll talk about it. Mental retention. Not sure. Case denied. Yeah, absolutely. And it rightfully so. There was good reason to strip him of his rights. And I'm not a big fan of government taking anything away from anyone. Johnny Gobble challenges that on a regular basis. So, like I said, I'm not a big fan of asking the government to step in and impose my will on other people because I understand it's a slippery slope. Johnny Gobble continues to prove that he is the slippery slope. So, Wood Booger Farm, Gobble playing 4D turkey chess. 4Ds is correct. I don't think there was anything to do with chess. So, it's just, I can tell you how not to do it, Slayback. We're probably watching that in real time. How are you doing, sir? Ribbit, welcome. Yeah, it's always on site with him. He deleted the song you wrote about Ryan's daughter. Also, where is the plug? Did she move out, pass away? I don't know. He put it back up. The Athena song. I still haven't listened to it because I'm horrible. So, Hickey Bomber. Well, clearly that went well. So you're back. And congratulations to that. So glad to hear you're doing better, man. Dropping on down. Judge of YouTube in the house. What's up, Judge? We may need your services tonight. So bring your robe. Allie, hello. How are you? Yes. And Allie is correct. Please hit the like button. It lets people know that you enjoy this programming and helps them find it. Something like that. Granny Toad, LOL. Good evening, folks. Good evening to you. Doing 304 version. What's up? Sounds like Gobble getting ready to get himself into something he don't want. Always. More so now than ever. Pretty sure the same person that called Dagmo a moron will have to sign off on his expungement. Maybe not. Don't know. Don't follow the Paintsville process that closely, but probably not. Big Shy says Hillary Chafin is the deputy clerk that was on the expungement paperwork. She also the daughter of a district judge. Thank you, sir. You are a resource. That screwdriver emoji is fucking fire. It gets me every time. I don't know why I'm so fond of it. Something wrong with me. What's up, Barry? Miss Vicky is a real one. Yes. Jay Potter in the house. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing great. I'm doing wonderful. Everything done today that I wanted to get done. It's perfect. Couldn't ask for any more of a better day. Even got to take a nap. So fuck, that's always a bonus. There you go. There's a weird numbers combination in the chat there. Just glad the Gobbler lives on the opposite side of Kentucky I'm in. Yeah. Probably a good thing. 815. What's the link to his? Yeah, I'm not getting involved in that. Code made in the house. He said to threaten people with expungement process just to solidify your own denial with ignorance is diabolical. Diabolical is a very nice way of putting that. I'm just going to go with that. There's a straight mental retardation at work right there. Good evening, Meg. Always nice to have you. I was going to get my records fixed, but I just had to threaten my haters. Now my wife doesn't feel safe again. I understand, man. Understand. Yeah, I agree. 100%. I would think that this would have been a long time ago, a long time coming. Like, honestly, people make mistakes when they're younger. Get your shit squared up and be like, hey, listen, I learned my lesson. Let's roll on. Let's get this stuff off my record. and go live a productive life like most adults do. Not this guy. No. He's preemptively planning things that he, out of his own mouth, describes as crimes of the highest level. Yeah, I'm afraid there's no fixing that. Those are the winning lotto numbers. Thank you. Mr. Powerstroke, is Johnny threatening to kill someone? Yes, absolutely. He is 100%. I'll fill you in on all of it. Yeah, you're in the right spot. And, there you go. Rich just stole the man's entire gimmick there. I do like the screwdriver. It warms my heart. So there's that. Stray Hooter Shooter, one of my favorite people. Homeboy can't even figure out how to auto start his wife's car. Can you imagine him with no, I don't think so. We shouldn't have him. He does not have the temperament for that. Clearly, because he's an idiot. Be a little bit of a wild ride there. Mr. Triple T, there's a 2-bomb. He says that rusty motherfucking truck. Hashtag fuck Johnny Gobble for life. Appreciate you, sir. Yes, that is why I'm here 100%. That is my cause, I guess. And as far as my YouTube life goes, it is that hashtag right there. I'm going to carry it out. Appreciate you. Where are we at here? Tattoo Teardrop in the house. Hello. Nikki saying hello to Triple T. Hillbilly Dirt Farmer has a my bad moment. Forgot. I got a conversation going with Hillbilly Dirt Farmer. I got to get back to that. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Oh, there's Allie. Says, Rusty, motherfucker, I'm better now that I have one of my favorite YouTubers to listen to. Well, thank you. I'm glad that I made the list of people that you label as favorite on YouTube. Appreciate that. Oh, shit. What's up, Nuggy? Calling me the hard R. I don't think so. You've always been pretty level-headed, dude. I don't know. Probably missing the context there. Fingers crossed Google Plumbing holds up after eating those hard-boiled eggs. That's we're not going there. And you are correct, Meg. Some of these cannot be taken off. Some of the more serious ones, no. They won't budge. So yeah, sorry, man. While they're expunging his record, maybe they could expunge his yellow eyes and gray elbows. No, those are properties of a different thing that cannot be handled by the courts. So, and sorry. This is the third time he's made threats. There was probably be 3. He'll make 3 by the time I'm done anyway. Hardcore MMA. How you doing, sir? Appreciate your videos, by the way, man. I'm always drop by, hit you with a like, listen to you on the fly, man. Good to see you, sir. Yes, Matthews. He has a skilled trade, I'll say. How's that? Yes, threatening that and saying GD on Good Friday, he's a Christian. I don't believe any of that for even a moment. None of his Christian stuff. I don't. This, come on, dude. Are we even going to entertain this? Of all the people, I mean, if there was anyone that did not live the life, I think it's him. 100. I don't even think it's a question. So what's he going to do? I mean, he might say a prayer, not outside of YouTube. He's not outside of a fucking YouTube camera. He's not saying a prayer. So, yeah, he does. And I'll explain that to all the people in his chat. So, what's up, Speak Cheesy? Howdy. Shaky says, I did dumb shit when I was younger, but I didn't marry a chick with no teeth. That lady's garden leaks garbage juice. Where's that? There's that, and thank you. I'm glad some people could probably learn from him. He is a disgrace to Kentucky. Nuggy is also a resident. So, threatening murder and saying GD, yes, definitely a Christian. Drop on down. What's up, Randy Tippett? Good to see you. Why is Johnny saying he agrees with Triple T about Gotcha Man following very young girls on TikTok? I have a very loose understanding of what was going on here. So basically, I guess you can see who looks at your TikTok profile, and somehow there's someone with a name, the Gotcha Man, that looked at the estranged daughter's not estranged newly TikTok, and Johnny's claiming that it's some kind of weird. We're way ahead of ourselves. We'll have to get into it, but Johnny, he's going to go for any stretch, anything that he can twist and turn. He'll be on top of it. Cincinnati, Mr. Redlegs. I'm also a fan. Like I told Gotcha Man, old Daggy is as sharp as a dog turd. You're probably still giving him too much credit. Welcome in. Joe Barron in the house. Howdy, sir. So, too early for that. Lone Wolf. Fuck Johnny Gobble for life. Yes. All right. So, get that out of the way. Yes. Thank you, sir. You're sponsored by Craftsman. It's a neat trick. I have no idea. Believing that's probably the distance between Johnny Gobble and Nuggy's fist, I'm assuming. That's what I gathered. So, just that's an assumption on my part. If I'm wrong, I'll own it. So there you go. Mr. DBS. I do remember that. I do. He was also smoking during the ceremony, if you will. You were not. You were just on time. No. That one's probably going to get skipped, or I'm horrible for that. I just can't live, laugh, love in a world that always allows Gobble to possibly possess wireless self-defense things. Agreed. The Lord put it on his heart from way back when he's just now getting around to it with tax money. Yes, absolutely. Merle's bits, they're rotten. That's widely reported, yes. Retarded Shannon, my new man, Johnny Gobble, is going to get his rights back, y'all. Fuck. I thought Louisville was bad for Kentucky, but Johnny takes the cake. Louisville is a rough spot, man. If you're not familiar with Louisville, it's a rough town. I don't think it gets enough exposure in that department, but yeah, it's a rough spot there. Sonia Halsey, dude, I can't believe Johnny said those things. He has gone to a all new level of stupidity. He's pretty much been at this level for quite a while. He's just really, he's leveled out at stupid. So, his timing, you might see a spike on the graph there. I could agree with that. Gotcha was looking for some train wreck content. Oh, it found him. It 100% found him. Yes. There you go. Yeah. Louisville. If he was anywhere near Louisville, this will be over. So, yeah. Joe Barron. Gobble has 26 arrests, and now he's squawking about expungement. What is he worried about? Job prospects, or now he is gun rights advocate? He's working on the gun rights stuff. Triple T says me and Gotcha Man set that question up to him to troll him on my live. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Yeah. He's really good at stealing people's money. That's what he's into. Yeah, I'm wondering, what do you think? What do you think he used to cut the cigar with? You think it was the chicken scissors or what? I don't believe he's got a cigar cutter. He spent $40 on 2 cigars. So, let's see. There you go. Nuggy's like 5 minutes from me. He's up here. So there you go. Oh, Mr. Joe Barron gifts 1 Rusty Truck membership. I appreciate you, Joe. Thank you, sir. Always supporting the channel. Truck and Snowman says, what up, y'all? Just wanted to say howdy. Hope everyone has a blessed Easter. Much love. I think so, man. I appreciate that. I think we're going to have a blessed Easter. There is some cooking and prep on the way for rib roast. So that'll be entertaining. I'm looking forward to that. All right. There's people sending stuff, and I got to stay on top of this. Where we at? Joe Barron, Ohio player. Appreciate you. Two-Bomb, happy to support the fuck Johnny Gobble for life fund. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, live comments. Half hour into this. Let's couple more comments here. Everyone's Uncle Will. Johnny also stole the car from the church. People, he's such a good dude. Absolutely. Appreciate you, Trucking Snowman. Hit the thumb, y'all. Please. Yes, please and thank you. Mr. Triple Nickel, OG, very rough. Louisville gets crazy sometimes. Yes, it's a wild spot. Hello, Elise. How are you? No. If that idiot survived it, it's pretty tame. So I wonder if a lifted 6'7" would fit through Dagmo's front door. Probably be close. What the fuck? Y'all horrible people. All right. Johnny Math, when you measure out the powder for that stand your ground law, Johnny Gobble. Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna be way behind on this. Let me drop on down. New comments and anybody I missed, apologies. T-Dam, thank you for the 2-bomb. I'm not far at all from Rusty. Hello, about 30 minutes from Peaburg. I know someone who lives in Peaburg. He owns a musket. We will get into it. Outlaw Rachel, hello. Man, it's just all kinds of fun we're getting ready to have here. So I love talking with y'all, reading the chat, but let's get this started. So the very first piece of this information that kicked this off, Triple T played a little portion of it last night, and I'll leave it just at that, just a little snippet, just so you understand exactly what happened and what kicked this off. Johnny Gobble made his way onto the panel of Triple T's, begging for attention. Somehow he goes to this man's panel and then becomes the victim in all of this. So just to keep that context in mind, I'll give you a little audio snippet of what I'm talking about here so people can understand. What's up, Jack Rabbit? Good to see you, sir. And this is, it's a little wild, man. So you'll listen to it and we'll talk about it.
I had plans on fucking.
You only did it twice.
I've been trolling the fuck out of you with the third slap. That's what I've been doing.
Well, okay, guess what? You're going to get an opportunity to slap me a third time.
Look here. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
I
guarantee you the result
guarantee
will not be
you
the
this.
same.
You pull up here one more goddamn time in my.
There you go. Use the Lord's name in vain. You're gone.
I'll blow your brains out.
Whoa. So you can see, now think about this, right? Johnny Gobble went up on this man's panel because he wants the attention. He wants the attention that he can get from Triple T. Now, just understand that context of this, because what comes directly after this is going to be a bunch of Johnny playing the victim. Now, 100%, he initiated all of this shit himself. All of it. He 100% created this situation, planted this thing in his mind, went on this panel, did that. So the context of it, it's bad. It's really, really rough. When you're doing that shit, that's really rough, man. When you're out here threatening people, that's what that is. That is 100% an interstate threat. That is a prosecutable offense. 100%. So, oh yeah, I had to throw that little. Glad you appreciate that, Elise. Glad you like it. He's very. It's him. It's on him on video doing that. Not to get sidetracked, but just so everyone understands, Johnny made his way over there, and the reason why he did so is, well, fuck, we'll spend a great deal of time covering that dumb shit. But here we go.
You're going to do what?
Hear me? I will blow you. I'll shoot you between the eyes. I promise.
Okay. Now, this is a man who's right now petitioning the state of Kentucky to have his gun rights restored. If for anyone who's unfamiliar with the situation that's going on right now, Johnny Gobble would like to get his rights back. He would like to have his right to own a firearm, carry a firearm legally restored to him by the state of Kentucky under something called an expungement. This just happened. Just happened 48 hours ago. So information's floating around out there. You know, if you are concerned, especially someone who lives in Kentucky, if you're concerned about this kind of shit, you might want to contact somebody. So information's there. We'll hear a little bit more of this.
promise you, you'll
Okay,
be
thank you
dead.
for
Yes,
saying
sir.
that live because you're a
Dead.
felon.
Yeah, you
You're not
pull up
allowed
in
to
my
have a weapon.
town.
Okay. So now, you know, he's really leaving no doubt as to what he means. Now, keep in mind later on, he would like you very much to believe that this was a troll. But it's way too past that. So Miss Power Stroke in the house. Thank you for coming through. With that, I'll leave that up there. Yeah, so he's leaving no doubt as to what he meant about everything he said, just so there's no misconstruing. He comes to this man's panel and he's super agitated, super hot, and really wants to do some harm to him. So that's concerning.
Causing problems, I'll blow your goddamn brains out.
Thank
Wow. So there's no misspeaking, there's no misinterpretation of it. There's that.
you.
Bottom line.
Okay. So directly afterwards, this dipshit right here, he just fires up a fucking live and like kicks it off right after. And I did a tro. I do have the video, by the way. So if you can't tell, he took this shit down for good reason. But he continues on his rant with this. So, oh yeah. So yeah, the entire thing Triple T has, you can do it. He's got it. I believe it's, in his members only section. That way you can get the complete context of it, but just a little snippet, you know what you're looking at. So, yeah, I 100% agree. Hickey Bomber. Johnny's just mad that the cornhole champion guy would know. Fucking crazy. What's up, Petey? You can't just walk up to a judge and say, hey, dude, expunge me first off. You got to get a lawyer, and then the lawyer would tell you, no, it's not going to happen. It is a process. Yes, I will agree. There's a whole lot of room for fucking around and finding out. Yes. Thank you for that update, Meg. I'm glad to hear that. As a concerned citizen of the state of Kentucky, and I love hearing that. Blue Eyes. Gobbler does not own the town. Of course. We will get into all that. All the fine details won't be that hard to cover. It's pretty easy. So, I have no idea. I'm going to say a lot of it's got to do with jealousy. And, you know, I have the same question. I would think that, you know, at some point in time, you would realize that this is going to be a losing battle for you. You would just disengage, right? You're outmatched, you're outclassed. There's nothing you're going to be able to do that you're going to be able to win. You need to go and do something else. Yeah. So, of course he did. So, and rightfully so. He should go live and 100% give me another reason to go live. Yes. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate you doing that. Yeah, hopefully so. Hopefully he's right. We'll find out though. So I don't care. Enough about that. Gotcha, man. It's a process that some of us have already successfully accomplished, and others are still suffering from the after effects of low quality methamphetamine. I agree with that. So, yes, I would think that the concerned citizens of Prestonburg, Kentucky, Paintsville area would probably feel a little bit better knowing that he is not legally allowed to do those things. Just saying. If I was one of them, I'd be speaking up. Yeah, that's just the kind of guy he is. So, yeah, hey, maybe. There you go. So there's your anonymous tip line. Anyway, so he's over here railing about this shit. Soon after he gets kicked off the panel, threatens a man, doubles, I think it was triples, triple down, pretty pretty consistent on it. Let's go.
By a motherfucker, one of you motherfuckers. It's just the way it is. In the state of Kentucky, there's been many a people beat a murder charge over the same shit. There was a girl the other day, shot her dad that was fucking molesting her all her life. She got off scot-free.
All right. So these two things are not even remotely close, Johnny. A little early for things that are mitigating factors to issues like that. So yeah, yours is not nearly going to be anything like that. So you're really stretching, man. You're stretching.
Scot-free. What's it going to look like if we go to court and I end up breaking one of y'all's motherfucking necks out there over standing my ground, and we go to court and every bit of these videos come fucking rolling into the court? What you all been doing this whole fucking time? What's it?
They're not. Here's the thing about that, Johnny. They most likely will not. You want to know why? Because when it comes down, and you were the one that brought this to the table, right? You're the one that brought something called murder to the table. You said murder charge. So once here's the thing about this. In the state of Kentucky, you are correct. It is a stand your ground state. Okay. And all stand your ground means is that you have no duty to retreat before defending or taking action to preserve your own life. That's all that it means. As long as you're legally able to be in an area, okay, you can do whatever it takes to preserve your own life and be covered by self-defense. Now, there's some states that are fucking wild. I know this sounds crazy, but if someone does something to you and tries to end you, you, by state law, are required to first retreat. And only if you are not able to retreat or disengage from the situation can you then defend yourself. That is the only difference between a stand your ground state and a duty to retreat state. These are the two things. But back to the point of why these videos would never make it into a courtroom. Whenever something like this is tried, they're very, very keen on looking at the act that happened. They don't cloud it with other things. They don't. As a matter of fact, the jury will be barred from seeing things that are considered mitigating circumstances or mitigating factors in a crime. Those mitigating factors come into play later if you're convicted, and the judge will weigh those in during sentencing. But they won't cloud any of that stuff up, and they won't make it. They will actually keep the jury from seeing any of it. This is why you are so goddamn stupid. So none of the videos matter. None of the fucking any pre-existing thing that happens matters. What will happen is the facts of the meeting of the time that this supposedly is going to happen. That's the only thing that a jury will be allowed to see. 100%. Now, I know you don't understand how any of this shit works, but this is why the courts are procedural, and this is what they do. They will be looking at the 1 or 2 crimes, 2 to 3 crimes that you're charged with, and they will try you on each count, and the jury will be instructed to rule on each count based on the judge's instructions. Now, this fairy tale life that you think is going to happen, where people are going to look at these videos and think that you're some super victim and just going to go ahead and, oh, there's no way we're convicting him. It's a fucking fairy tale. It's a fairy tale. So.
Going to look like? What's it going to look like? What's it going to look like? West Virginia has the same law, exactly. A lot of states got the stand your ground law. When you're sitting there telling me on a live stream, you're saying, hey, you're going to get that chance again, pal. I already knew about it. Because, you know, there's a motherfucker all over the internet bragging and saying, hey, oh, he's coming to pick me up. He's come to pick me up and taking me to the redneck rave.
You're incredibly stupid. God damn, you're incredibly stupid. 17 years of special education. I think he knows what he's talking about. Yeah, 100%.
I already knew about it. I already knew that y'all are already conjuring this shit up to roll up into Paintsville and cause some fucking drama like you did last time. It's out there. I've got it screen recorded. You already planning on doing this shit. Yeah, Red Reaper. He wants to redeem himself, but he wants to bring 5 or 6 with him. That's redeeming himself this time. Because these motherfuckers got so much hate for me that they would bring 5 or 6 people to jump somebody. It would not be a one-on-one between me and Triple Slap. And you know for a fact it wouldn't. These motherfuckers are talking behind the scenes about jumping my ass like they had plans on doing it in the first place. If my wife wouldn't have been there, they would have tried to jump. They did try to jump me. I had fucking Triple Slap in my face and one running around the back of the truck trying to get me from behind. And I hope you did record that. I said I will stand my ground and I will blow your fucking brains out. I said that. And I'll say it again.
All right. So you are making. All right. So you were going to be jumped and then they did try to jump you, right? So you're just making shit up on the fly. Gotcha. Understood completely. This is the kind of shit that would never fly in that court that you're daydreaming about, Johnny. It would never fly. So, again, if they were going to jump you, they would have jumped you. We've all seen the video. And 100% straight hooter shooter, they were there to mock him. They were having fun with him. They're just trolling the fuck out of him. And think about this, right? Johnny, again, as I said in the beginning of this, Johnny went up on someone's panel, threatens to end them, and then somehow turns himself into the victim. Triple T says, oh, but it would be one-on-one and nobody is talking to no one in the back street, you moron. Of course not. But he needs to put it out there that way. He needs to put it out there that he was going to be jumped or they tried to jump and just all of it. He's making the shit up on the fucking fly. And I appreciate you triggering the fuck out of this dude because this is the classic gobble that I absolutely appreciate. So.
I'm allowed to have a fucking muzzle loader, even though I am a motherfucking convicted felon. I'll load that motherfucker out. Pop, 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 pop. Towel, 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 towel. That's all you'll hear.
All right. There's a couple problems with that. Number one, no, you're not allowed to own a muzzle loader. Number two, that's not how muzzle loaders work, Johnny. That's not how they work. So, muzzle loaders are considered firearms in the state of Kentucky. And by federal status, you're looking at, I think black powder is the best you're going to do. No, not even close. Not even close. And you might want to, at very least, very, very least, go watch a video on how a fucking muzzle loader works before you go and do that. Because that's not how any of this shit works, brother. So, yeah, exactly. Triple nickel. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, and think about this. In the beginning, he 100% committed crimes that night. As I fucking pointed out, he's the one that ramped this thing up, escalated it to a point of violence. He kicked off all of it, showed up to where they were at, where they were legally allowed to be, and decided to become violent, commit assault. He 100% did that. Yet here he is, too stupid to realize that that video, let's just say that in his dreams, let's say that this big dream of his comes true. And this video makes it into the jury's hands and they can look at this and examine it. Do you really think any one of them is going to find it a reasonable reaction? It's just not. The assault isn't a reasonable reaction. Then the things that he's talking about right now, talking about premeditating doing something like this, Thank you, Johnny. Thank you for your fucking low IQ. I'd really 100% appreciate it. Yes, he wants everyone to know that he has access to firearms, which is a no-no. So, yeah, of course. We've all seen that video. Yeah, that's the story he's trying to push right now. But that none of this really happened, guys. He took this video down, so none of it actually happened. He took the video down. So appreciate you, T. Thank you, sir. Well, I mean, dude, they're making them pretty fucking affordable nowadays. I mean, damn, you know, High Point is in business for a reason. So there's that. Yeah, muzzleloader sounds like an AK. He doesn't even know what the fuck he's talking about. Johnny, you know why they have a hunting season that's muzzleloader only? Because it's actually difficult to take more than one shot with muzzleloader. I know I'm going to give it away for you, but there's a reason why they have a hunting season for that. There's a reason why you're limited to 5 rounds when you're hunting. Anyway, country boy, I'll explain this shit to you anytime you're ready. But you think you can own a muzzleloader? Go pick one up and put it on camera for us. Show us what you're talking about. There you go. Thank you, Lord Ludicrous. I wasn't unaware of that. Full auto muzzle. Yeah. What a fucking idiot.
I ain't playing with you motherfuckers, man. I got a life out here. I got a life out here to live. And y'all keep on fucking with my life. Some type of way, y'all are trying to fuck with my life. And I'm sick of it.
All right. I'll take this time to remind you, Johnny. You went to Triple T's panel. You threatened his life. Okay? You went to where he was at in Paintsville at that Lowe's. You assaulted the man. Now, again, you want to talk about judges and juries and all that shit? Reasonable people are going to look at this for what it is. You're a very unreasonable person. Look up the term mens rea, okay? Just look up the term mens rea and you'll understand it is Latin for the reasonable man's standard. All right? You and Austin are just too fucking retarded to understand any of this. Like, Inside Corners is the only person over there that has a lick of sense, and he spends all of his time trolling you, gassing you up and trolling you. So, yeah. He's the country boy, yes. Dude, his version of real country boy shit don't look nothing like mine. Unless his is 100% based on that fucking Brokeback Mountain movie. I have no idea what the fuck his country boy shit is about. So, yeah. And he's, like Gotcha Man said, he's milking the fuck out of it.
It's going to take one of you motherfuckers losing your life and making you see the devil and look him straight in the fucking eyes to realize you are fuck up. I don't bother nobody that fucking don't bother me.
You just went to the man's panel and threatened him. And he wasn't talking about you, was he? They had nothing to say about you. You are on some fucking dumb shit on the next level, which I'm not going to give away. We'll just let the video do that. But you really, really, really reaching with your reasoning for going over there and going on this man's panel, who you claim right now has been victimizing you. Yeah.
The thing is I went up there on the live stream to point out the fact that Chop knew that this Capone dude that was in the fucking rundown competition knew 4 days ago that this dude was charged with a child. He left a child in a vehicle and the child got frostbite. It was so cold outside. He knew about this shit. He knew about the dude having the charges, but didn't say nothing to nobody. This dude was also going to be at motherfucking Narcotics Mobile Home Bash.
All right, let me understand this. You are still trying to kick dirt on your massive fuck up from last September. You're still trying to kick dirt on this, correct? So what you're saying is that you are equating a child neglect situation to what Ricky Peevler did. Because what you just described to me was child neglect. Now, I'm not a proponent of it. I don't say it's okay. I'm not all for it. I believe children are to be protected. But incidentally, something happened to them due to negligence of a parent is a far fucking cry from what that shit Peevler did to two 13-year-old girls. This is not even remotely the same. But you want to equate those two things because you're still trying to kick dirt on that massive fucking pile of shit from September. Another incident where you had to take all those videos down. After, again, like I said, I didn't even know why Chop was trying to warn your dumb ass. I looked, how the fuck did I know about this guy's charges and was like, holy shit. And I said right then and there, I said, Johnny, we'll take these videos down. Sure enough, you took them down and now here you are. Where are we at? What, 6 months later, 7 months later going on? You're still trying to cover this shit up. You're still trying to make it what it was, make it not what it was. So this is a stretch, Johnny. I'm not okay with a kid getting hurt or getting frostbit or being neglected, but that situation is not the same thing that Ricky Peevler did. I don't know why it's Chop's duty to report these things to the rundown. I have no fucking idea. I don't know. I don't know why you feel that way, but unless, of course, like I said, you're just trying to kick dirt on the fucking shit that you left out there. So it's a stretch.
But they wanted to push a narrative that I'm a supporter of some weird shit, while I could say the same thing with the same logic about you, right?
No, I just discussed 100% in fucking detail why you can't. Why 100% those two things do not line up. No, not by the same logic. Not even close. Yeah, hopefully it blindsides the fuck out of me, Big Six. Hopefully.
Right? I could. Now, why ain't you Triple Slap saying that Chop Easy is a supporter of weird shit? Why are you not saying that?
Where did Chop say he was okay with that? Where did Chop say, oh, this is fine? Yeah, I don't understand. It's a show that's open to people. I don't know that there's a fucking background check requirement or any of that shit. I don't know. So, yeah. Big Shy, he's got a 10-year-old luxury diesel SUV. Only country boys would drive those, and that's practically a farm truck. Yeah, it's a modern day fucking station wagon. Yes, 100%. That screams farm truck to me. I see a lot of those subcompact. Well, I guess that would be a compact SUV with towing fucking fifth wheels and goosenecks. That's looks like farm equipment to me, man. You're right. Exactly, Lord Ludicrous. Exactly. So
there was a crash. I know there was a crash out on Rundown. Somebody sent me the fucking, I heard about it. I wouldn't watch it until the end right there. But when I started hearing about this shit, this Capone guy, I'm like, dude, you're really going to sit here and say that I'm a supporter of some weird shit, and you knew about this dude being charged with this shit, and you didn't tell nobody. Didn't tell nobody. This dude was a supporter of Jay Savvy. Beat up a 7-year-old child. Beat a 7-year-old child. TJ Holmes is still fucking with that dude. The video that Triple Slap played in his live tonight, TJ Holmes is in there, but they got TJ Holmes blocked out. He's in there telling him, coaching Jay Savvy, bro, you better not say that. Because Jay Savvy says he was watching a 7-year.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, that's a little too much, man. You know, little too much. Drop on down to the new comments here. Exactly, Infernodia. Neglect is a whole lot different than willfully harming a child. And not that either one of them is better than the other, but there's a big difference there. Johnny's just 100% fucking reaching for anything he can to discredit anyone he can, or try to liken them to the shit that he did on here regarding Ricky Peevler. So notice you still ain't put them videos back up, Johnny. What's up, Hard Tarjay? Straight Hooter Shooter. It is 100% deflection.
And here you see TJ Holmes is telling him, bro, you can't say that, man. They'll run with that shit. You can't say it. Wanting him to change the way he said it. It's just, if you all going to sit here and try to put that name on someone else, then you need to say the same thing about these people.
Negative. You put that name on yourself, Johnny. You're the one that chose to make a week-long event out of this Ricky Peevler shit. You're the one that went to bat for this guy. You're the one that decided to ignore the charges, ignore the affidavit, bring him on your show, let him play a song where he's mocking the people that he victimized, enroll with it, and then told the dude you loved him. You did that. You put that name on yourself. That's no one else's doing. As a matter of fact, like I've said repeatedly, I got the information by looking at Chop's community post, and I was like, holy fuck, I cannot believe he's going to do this. And sure enough, he did. And I was like, there's no way he's going to take the video down. And sure enough, here we are today, video's down. So, hello, Mom's Life. Well, have a seat and enjoy. Completely dirty shit, yes.
Yeah, I'm so fucking mad. So fucking mad. Yeah, I am. Yep. Might as well go ahead and call the fuck.
He did. He did. He went to bat and tried to clear this guy's name and argued this shit. And the bad thing about that part right there, Uncle Will, is that Ricky Peevler is because he decided to interact with Johnny Gobble, it's going to cause someone like me to go and bring these charges up and put them up on a screen and present them to people, because this idiot's still running around out here telling people that this dude was innocent. And these charges are not that hard to read. They're not that hard to fucking understand. What I'm going to do, and the only reason I haven't done it as of yet is because I just don't like talking about the shit. There's no comedic value to it. There's nothing there. I can't have any fun with you guys. It's not a good time for me to do this shit. But what I'm going to end up having to do is pull this guy's charges up, and I'm going to go through line by line and explain to people what is what and what happened. And Peevler's got 100% no one to blame but himself for interacting with this idiot who's putting a fucking spotlight on those charges from his past. Now, as far as I'm concerned, wood chipper for Ricky Peevler. 100 fucking percent. But, you know, by messing around with this dude and trying to poke your fucking head up, this dude's putting your shit in the limelight, and now people are going to see it. So that's what's going to end up happening, because this idiot's out here telling people that he's innocent. I agree, Raging Cajun. He is fucked up big time. He doesn't, and again, he doesn't understand this shit, man. So, yeah, and we'll get into that too, man. We will 100% get into that. Sorry about the chat that I'm missing.
Local police department and tell them that Dagburn said he's going to stand his ground and he's going to blow somebody's brains out. Go ahead. That'd be the next thing. I don't give a fuck.
All right. You heard him, right? He 100% told you to report that. He's 100% on board with it out of his own mouth. Okay. What's up, Jack Rabbit? Yeah, and he does this shit all the time to himself. Creates these situations, and then he has to go and hide from them.
They'll tell you, but don't be fucking messing with him. Don't be messing with him.
What's up, Red Eye?
My record's getting expunged. So maybe by the time that comes around, my record's going to be expunged, and I'll be able to pack a gun legally. So.
Oh, Okay. Okay. So that's what you intend to do with those freshly restored rights. You are premeditating a crime. You were premeditating a crime. Okay. I'm glad. And like, again, Johnny, I 100% understand why you took this down. And kudos to you for still trying, by the way. And if you didn't do all this stupid shit, like take these videos down, it wouldn't be people like me who have to hold you accountable for the shit you do on the internet. So, you know, I enjoy our little game of cat and mouse, if you will. What's up, G Unit?
They imploding in real time. Yeah, MODG, exactly. The Capone guy just crashed out, then came on to find out Chop knew Capone had child abuse charges and didn't tell T. Exactly. Exactly. But they want to push a narrative that I knew something about this Ricky dude that I didn't know, and that they're trying to do his shit with me on live stream. Like, you knew about this shit. I tagged you.
Speaking of which, there's Chop. He said this dude's been packing, but it ain't guns. Yeah, 100%. That's probably a whole other live. But yeah, a lot of music's been written about that. Too much, actually. Anyway, what you just said, Johnny, it was child neglect, not abuse. It's different. I don't know what your part is in this, Chop, as far as like if you were somehow bound to discuss this with people. I don't know. I do know that what is described by Johnny is happening to a child, a neglectful situation, and the things that Ricky Peebler did to children are not the same thing. So, what's up, Chop Easy?
I sent you a message and told you what this dude was charged with. No, you didn't, motherfucker. No, you didn't. Don't push that shit, because you didn't. You posted a community tab post and tagged me in it, and I really didn't even look over this shit. Because you had everything. You didn't have the whole page in the screenshot. You had half of it off the screenshot.
I could read it just fine, Johnny. I knew exactly what I was looking at.
So how am I supposed to understand any of that shit? You know what I mean? But the point is here is you all need to disown this boy over here, Slop Easy, for not telling y'all that this dude had those charges.
Yeah, 100%, Johnny. So the guy didn't lead with the fact that dude has a child neglect charge. Okay. He's not a good person. I'm not hiring him as a fucking babysitter. I don't know if it disqualifies him from the rundown. I don't. That's Tim's show. That's up to him completely. So, but I do know that you can't call the man what you could call Ricky Peebler. There's a big difference.
Is the City Slickers rave? I don't know when it is. I Big Skip, I don't know when it is, and really don't give a damn. You got one guy that they're believing over there. They're saying that he pulled up at Walmart and I run from him at Walmart. That never happened. If you believe anything that dude says, you got issues. Dude used to be a cop.
Yeah, he did, Chop. He did. It's pretty deep into this video. I don't know if I'll get into it. But he 100% did do that. He that was as I was going over this and listening to it, I caught that shit. And it's just like, man, it shows. And then he literally like minutes later goes back behind it and says, I didn't do that. I was just joking, or it was just a skit. I wasn't really going to do it. I might've said it or some shit, but yeah, dude's a real piece of shit, man. And, it's not my business to advertise that, your personal business, but the fact that you got something like that going on in your life, this, like I said, this dude will gum at you any way he can to try to find some way to get at you. He'll use anything. He has no limits. He will touch on the fucking most disgusting things and go as lower than you ever thought. But, man, hopefully everything with your wife works out, sir.
And I didn't even know him when he was a cop. Said he was going to pull up for a second time, and I left. I left before he pulled up. So I sat in town the other day for fucking an hour. Oh, just For some reason, he didn't see the video until 2 hours later. You lying stack of shit. You knew better to pull up on me. You knew better. And that's just how it is. Oh, please, somebody tell me they recorded them saying that. Yep. I will stand my ground. I will stand my ground. I will stand my ground. Just saying. And if it takes me fucking ending someone's life behind the shit, then it happens. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. That's no terroristic threat. That's no threat. That's a promise. I will not take someone that you all have already threatened. You put my address out, dox my address. Militia.
Johnny, that is all of the things that you just mentioned. You can't do that. I mean, you really, I hate to use your phrase, but it blows my mind that you honestly think that it's okay to do that. Hey, we'll see how it works out for you. So he's out of the rundown. Like I said, man, I don't know. It ain't none of my business. I don't insert myself into things that aren't, but hey, listen, it's adjacent to this idiot. So, Raging Cajun, people in an airplane are in more danger from Daggy. Yes. Fuck. Yeah, there's that to deal with. Exactly, T-Dam. I don't, like I said, it seems nonsensical to me that you have a music competition and I guess there's some criteria that Johnny Gobble is set to put on. I don't know. Like I said, it's not good that a child was, that a child was neglected and harmed, but you know, I try, Chop. I try. So.
Maliciously. You and Chop both did in a live stream. I didn't even know nothing about it until somebody sent me the clip. Yep, y'all sure did. Y'all acted like, well, no, someone made an account with that with his address, but we know whose address it is. But we're going to say it, all right? Just to, maliciously. You've had so many people on your all's.
Johnny, you put your address out, okay? When you and old fucking Merle's Pearls over there were picking this place up, you 100% put the address out. You showed everybody what it was. You showed everybody where it was. You couldn't wait to flex it. You 100% put your address out. So, there's that. It's again, like none of this shit would ever matter. If any of this shit you're talking about ever comes to fruition, none of it matters.
Live streams. In your live streams, say that they was going to pull up my home or make threats towards me. That's what those people do on your side. That's why I got charges on Chop. You need to have charges on Chop, Stacy. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did. And we'll laugh about it. A dude thought me and my peeps were joking one night, and the best friend cap dude. Tennessee Accountability, that's just the way it's going to be from now on. I ain't taking no shit from nobody. I'm going through right now, get my record expunged. By that time, when the fucking when that bullshit happens, I'll be able to pack. So it is what it is.
Again, we'll see how that works out for you. Yeah, he did. He 100% did. Yeah, that's the woman come on here and told you about it. And shout out to her. Billy McGee, that's a good question. I think we all know the answer to it. So he wants to stir up all this shit. He does not. Again, now we're moving into this, which when shit starts to go this way, I don't ever see it ending well. It's just not going to end well. So when you get people on here talking about stuff like this, it really puts a lot of tension on a situation when you're foreshadowing things that involve things of this nature. It never ends well. Johnny, this is the second time ever that I've offered you advice on here. The best thing you could do right now is disengage from this situation. The 100% best thing you can do for yourself is to disengage. That is the end of the advice.
So, or, either way, I'm allowed to have a muzzle loader.
You are not.
Just saying. They still don't understand how protected Dagburn is because they don't listen. That's true too, inside corners.
There's inside corners 100% fucking gassing this dude up. And I get it. Inside corners is just entertaining himself. But you realize he's the only one over there that probably isn't on some form of like fucking disability or some shit and has like all of his mental faculties. The dude is 100% just, he gets his jollies off by fucking gassing this dude up. And Johnny is susceptible to it. Yeah, he 100% did. Yes. Triple T, good Johnny, stand your ground in front of Lady Liberty. Let's see how well you stand. And the famous hashtag. Yeah, this is not, like I said, this is not going to go well at all. Like if this video gets into the hands, which I think I need to post it to Rumble. This video gets into the hands of the right people. They're going to look at this and say, hey, wait a minute. This is bad. Yeah, I think I'll make sure the copy of this makes it onto Rumble. So
that's true too. These people keep on fucking with me, bro, and fucking with my life and fucking with shit, bro. Crossbow, I don't care what it is. It'd be a crossbow, fucking muzzle loader, one of the two.
Again, Johnny, why can't you just throw hands? I thought you were a badass, man. Yeah. Yeah, there's no reason to waste your money in there doing that. Agreed.
Gave him 11-day stay in ICU, thought he was going to be Billy Badass and whoop someone and got shot, then stock busting over his head. I heard him mention something yesterday or last night, something that going on about the Cash App and something about the FBI, and he shut his mouth. So I think he's in more trouble than what. Yeah, I'd say he is, Stacy, because they're over tried to run a motherfucking game show that's against the law for you to do. It's against YouTube, YouTube's TOS and all that shit. Some of the shit that they're doing, you can't do this shit on YouTube. It's against TOS. So what are they talking? What was he talking about tonight? He said, I was trying to give you some information. Is that why they're not fucking? I thought they said that Gotcha Man, Gotcha Wallet, was dating a 19-year-old when they was 29 years old. And I said, you talking about Ryan? And he said, no. He said, Gotcha Man. So you're putting it out there that Gotcha Man dated a fucking 19-year-old when he was how old? 29? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
All right. I don't know if that's true or not, but here's what I do know. That isn't illegal, by the way. There's a reason why there is an age of consent. There's a reason why we have an age to determine when you become an adult. A 19-year-old girl is an adult. I don't know the situation. I'm just listening to it secondhand from you. Johnny, again, this is a very poor attempt to stretch and make Gotcha Man out to be some, something that Ricky Peevler is. Apparently, this is what you're trying to do. You keep trying to associate Chop and Gotcha Man with these people and try to make it okay with what you did. This is the only reason I can see why you're doing this. Not even by any stretch of the imagination, it is remotely close. 19-year-old is an adult. Okay. Don't know if it's true or not. Don't care. It's none of my business. but you're trying to make it out and you're painting this picture to people who listen to you, all fucking 26 or whatever the fuck it is. All those people that listen to you, and they're going to run with it. But that's what you do, right? You get on here and you say a bunch of shit about people. You never provide any proof about them. You never say, hey, this person did this. By the way, here's the video. You never do that because you're a liar. And again, yeah, he wants to get the heat off himself by talking about others. And it's, man. Oh, they weren't talking about Gotcha Man? Okay. There you go. Thank you, Jackrabbit. Agreed, Nikki Straight. Yes. There you go. Unc said, I was 26 and she was 19, been married 23 years. There you go. Yeah. Oh, and of course. Right. That's only going to swing one way for him though, Slayback. Yeah. I was trying to get Johnny to talk shit on Ryan. Me and Gotcha Man talked about it. The plan was to troll him and use Gotcha. Then it flipped on him and say it was Ryan, not Gotcha Man. And he fell for it. So, of course. Oh, they trolled him. Well, it worked. Anyway, we'll see how this works out.
Gotcha. He was saying when he was 29, he was sleeping with a 19-year-old, and they I have never in my life dated somebody anywhere younger than me. None of that. I've been with my wife for 17 years, and before that, I was with my ex-wife for many years.
And that fucking cunt over there. I'm telling you, she's dangerous as fuck. Well, I do. Who is she? Her name's Tiffany. She's fucking dangerous. She acted like Layla was going to bite her a second ago. Because she was smelling of her. I said, she's not going to fucking bother you. Todd knows that. I can't stand her. I can't stand her. She stole my clothes back when her and Johnny was together.
From out of high school, straight out of high school. So I've never been with.
Whoa, how'd that get in there? So you just lied to everybody, right? Still want, who's Tiffany? That's Melinda, right? You see, that's clearly Melinda talking about that. Interesting.
Anybody like that, and never would, you know?
He did cheat on me with a man. I can tell that because it's very true. Dude is passed away now, or I would love to do a freaking interview with him. Love it. Anywho, he definitely did cheat on me with a guy. His initials were TS. I didn't want to believe it because guess what? That's embarrassing to think your husband cheated with a man. I don't have anything. Look, am I against anybody gay?
No.
100% not. I'm actually bisexual, okay? It's been years, but been there, done that. Anyway, I just think it's crazy when someone pretends to be this big ladies' man and like comes for other people and talks about having sugar in their tank. Bruh, you got sugar, Splenda, and that cheap shit from the dollar store in your tank. So,
But I can't, I mean, it's weird. It's weird.
Indeed, that is very weird. And you are correct, Johnny Ringo. You are correct. Again, like I said, Johnny, I kind of, every once in a while, I feel motivated enough to add the clips in of your lies or the things that actually happen to dispute the lies that you tell on here. And hopefully everyone can see in real time that the words that come out of your mouth are fucking worthless. They're lies. We just assume that you're lying because, hey, right there, it's the proof. So, so much for the 17 years.
Real weird for someone that's that big of an age gap to be with someone that age. It's weird. I mean, hell, they was talking about whose live was that was saying that. They were saying something about them being.
Oh, yeah. That's his ex, Chop. That's his ex-wife. That is the reason why he has a restraining order on his ex-wife, because she came out and told the truth about him. Yeah, I understand if you're completely late to the game. Yeah, that is 100%. He's got her wrapped up with a gag order because she come out and told the truth. So there you go. Like, that's, yeah, dude. Yeah, it tickles me whenever I can enlighten new people when they find out about this. It's on my channel. So it's there if you want to see it. Yeah, I'll make sure that it's public enough if you want to see the majority of it. Yeah, it's pretty fucking weird. Yeah, it's there, my man. Yes. Yeah, no way. Look at Chop, man. He's got his mind blown. Yeah. Yeah, Johnny's into it. He's definitely into that shit. And hey, Johnny, we're not going to kink shame you, man. It's all good. You did put a gag order on Britt. Yes. Oh, yeah. Hey, well, Chop Easy, welcome into the fold, sir. I will be able to enlighten you. You'll have a lot of fun, man. You'll have a lot of fun if this, yeah. What's up, Charger? Yeah, man, I had no idea you didn't know about this. Yeah. Yeah, she's a big reason why I stay on his ass, man. For real. Yeah.
With the it was Nuggy's live. Somebody sent me a clip of old Nuggy over there. Had somebody on the live stream talking about how they was going around searching for young chicks and shit. It was fucking weird shit, bro. The live was weird, and they wasn't saying nothing about it, saying that was weird. None of that shit. They was sitting there laughing about the shit. These people are weird, man. They're weird. They're weird. They're weird for sure. So we know now that Slop Easy knew about Capone having charges for neglect on a child or some shit, whatever it was. Capone allowed his child, to sit in a vehicle and to walk outside the vehicle without no shoes on and get frostbite. Bad enough to get frostbite. They allowed him into the competition. Then Slop Easy knew about these charges on this guy and didn't tell nobody. This dude was supposed to be in the mobile home bash, be part of the mobile home bash, and all that.
I still don't understand what that guy's past and what went on with the child has anything to do with Chop. I don't know. I don't see the connection. So that's a stretch, Johnny.
Nah, Logan. Stacy's welcome in here. Grasping at straw. Who's grasping at straws? Ain't nobody grasping at straws, motherfucker. Nobody. We know who you are, bro. Fucking creep. They said get the fuck out of here. Well, Stacy, with all respect, get the fuck out of here. She's allowed to be in here, Stacy is. Stacy apologized to me. She sees the light. They all share the same fleas. You're exactly right, Ian.
I'm sorry to hear that motivated. I need to catch up on that, man. All prayers your way, sir. Hopefully that comes out good for you, man.
Side corners. Mod's boot dude already. I already took his wrench and everything because he's hanging out fucking with those people over there and being cool with them and shit. Bro, the same Stacy. I know.
He seems to be really desperate, Nuggy, to find some way to, all I can think of, the only rationalization that I can find in all this is that he's trying to find some way to link someone else on the same level of what he did with Ricky Peevler, which indicates to me that he knows how disgusting and wrong that it is. I mean, this is the only rationalization I can make from it. He knows how fucked up it is to platform a child molester. And he told the dude he loved him and played his music and went to bat for him. And now he's just searching the fucking internet for any person he can try to say, oh, look, they did it too. They did it too. And it's absolutely fucking disgusting and pathetic. I mean, pathetic in the weirdest sense that you need to try to like elevate yourself by bringing someone down to your level. Come on, Johnny. You know it's wrong, dude.
Who it is, Logan. I know who it is. I know who it is. I've had a rogue mod over here.
You don't. Your little Christian heart ain't ready for that one, straight shooter. You don't want to know what that is. Yeah, you don't want to know.
For a while, but I see you over in these chats supporting these fucking people saying some of the shit that they say, bruh. That's why you ain't got a wrench no more. But yeah. So he was insinuating that Gotcha Wallet was dating a 19-year-old, a teenager, when he was 29 years old. Wow. Let's see if they still be cool with that dude.
Well, apparently, Johnny, after they've explained it to me twice now, is that they were trolling the fuck out of you. And magically, Ryan is guilty of that. But, he's a rock star, right? So, I mean, she's 19 and, whatever. I don't really see that big of an issue with it. It just is what it is. Generally, when you involve children and stuff like that who are below the age to make decisions of consent for themselves, that's where I tend to get pissed off about it. 19-year-olds, they're adults. Maybe not fully matured, but they're adults. So it's a big difference. What's up, Justify? It's okay. Be kind. Please rewind. Yes, thank you, straight shooter.
Let's see if if they're still cool with that dude. Bet you they are. Apologize to him, which people ain't women or men enough to stand like.
Yeah, and then the fact of the matter is, Nuggy, I'm going to have to dig these videos out, and it's just going to be one of them live streams that I don't feel good about doing, but I'm going to end up doing it to prove to every single person that he tells that this guy, go through the whole goddamn thing and look and just pull it up, look at it, and for what it is, Johnny's part in it, Ricky Peevler's part in it, all of it, and show every single person. And then whenever he, runs around talking about this shit, just point them back to it. I mean, that's really what I'm going to have to do. So.
Idea, because they are a bunch of cowards. Stacy, that's right too. You're exactly right there. Logan, yeah, man. But the thing is, bro, she come to me like a woman and apologized and shit, bro. Nah, I ain't bugging, bro. When you got people saying that they're gonna show up at your fucking in your town, a bunch of people, bro, there's nobody bugging here. Nobody's bugging at all. I'm just speaking the fucking facts.
Yeah, it's an excellent way of putting it. Gotcha, man. And that's 100%, we're on the same page on that. And again, yeah, to make it more palatable, it's not palatable at all. No matter who you try to drag over to that level, man, it's just not going to fucking work. Like there's just not a whole bunch of people you can say did the same thing you did. So now it's okay. It's not even close, but he's no lack of effort on his part. Fuck, man. Oh, of course. And then, we'll have to do another live. I don't want to do a live on Easter. I don't think I will, but yeah, we'll have to do something about it.
It's not going to go like it did last time. It's going to be a whole lot worse than it was last time if something happened like that. I'm just saying. Remember when Zav girl lied about Kylie Rodney? I remember a lot of people lied about Kylie Rodney. One of them being Kurt. One being fucking Rusty Truck's fucking son. Power stroke. But they're still cool with that, dude. They sit there and talk about Ryan Upchurch and all this other shit. But Power Stroke sit there and fucking talk crazy shit. Yeah, I'm on them drugs. Them good drugs. Dumbass. Fucking idiots. Upchurch was the only one that kept it real. These other people was coming up with all the awfulest shit ever was. It wasn't just Ryan Upchurch. It was fucking Kurt. It was fucking Power Stroke. It was fucking father and son reacts. They was in on it. They all was in on it. All the blame don't need just to go on Ryan Upchurch. You can't sit there and say, you need to say the same thing to Kurt. You need to say the same thing to fucking old dusty ass Truck's fucking son. He went on there, I love you, Ryan Upchurch, man, and this and that. And he was doxing fucking little girls and shit like that, but they allow these people to come in their chats and just be cool with them.
Mm-hmm. Interesting, Johnny. You make all these allegations about doxing little girls and shit because you got that from that queer up in Ohio, which, you know, we went round and round and round with that guy and said, hey, listen, prove this, prove these allegations, prove the things, say he's going to get sued, all that shit. Never happened. 100% never happened. But again, you'll get on here and you'll say it to stupid people and you'll have no proof. So, yeah. Of course. And I'm glad that I live rent free up there in that head of yours, dude. You know, you pretend like you won't make any, you're making a lot more references here lately than you have been. So there you go. This is a good comment. Your frontal cortex isn't fully formed until you're 24 years old, sometimes later than that, actually. That has a lot to do with your decision making, just so people know. Yes, 100%. For the males, that is, for sure. Brian wasn't dating a 19-year-old when he was 29, but it wouldn't matter if he did because he's 19. Yeah, exactly, Brandy. Exactly, G3 Mini. Yeah, oh shit. This dude's the fucking keeper, the gatekeeper of his own hometown there. Talk about gatekeeping. What's worse, 29-year-old dating a 19-year-old or a father disowning his child on YouTube and calling him a piece of shit? Yeah, there's that. Oh, yeah, Raging Cajun. I did hear the same thing. He gets seriously fucking bent out of shape about this shit, man. Yeah, that's not going to go well for him.
Ryan's the only one that gave money to find Kylie. Keith Frazier got smacked too. Why you're bringing him up? He got smacked too.
Stray Hooter Shooter, there's no reason for you to know anything about that. Disagree. Infernodia, disagree. That was epic, Jackrabbit. That was epic. Probably not, Shaky. Probably not. Who knows what he's done with those pants, though, man? Jesus.
Nah, I ain't heard from him, Kitso. I need to know this, though. Do you actually want to believe if someone served their sentence? No, I was talking about my father, Thor. My God. See, this is the shit I'm talking about. When I said that I forgave someone, it was me forgiving my father. I was talking about my father. I wasn't talking about in general. I was talking about my situation and my father. Okay? Get out of here with that shit. You getting blocked, just call that shit.
And another thing, these people bringing up people's past, man. That's the thing. You know, if people's been to jail and they've done their time, they paid their debt to society, no matter what they've done. I don't care if you know, and I'm just going to say this, I don't care if they're a pedophile or what they are. They went to jail, done their time. As long as they're staying away from kids, they stay away from my family, they're fine.
So there you go. There's one of those pesky little videos that shows up whenever you're lying your ass off. And there's no mention No mention of daddy's hands there. No mention of daddy. None of that. So, you just block someone, banish them from the fucking global fucking nation, Google, whatever the fuck is going on over there. Banish them from your chat for calling you out for what you said. You 100%. And again, look, dude, I understand you birds of a feather motherfuckers. You seem to gravitate towards all these weirdos with that shit. You're the Ricky Piegler guy. You guys hit it off fucking immediately. And then you had that, you and old queer ass over there fucking agreeing lockstep on that particular subject right there, which man, I'm voting wood chipper every fucking time. But hey, again, Johnny, you just lied to someone, banned them from your chat for calling you out. You're welcome. There's the receipt.
But yeah, these people push the narrative that I meant that I forgive all pedophiles because that's the shit they got to do.
It's 100% what
Ryan
you said.
gave $100K in a Hellcat. He gave $200,000 altogether. A Hellcat was $100,000 and $100,000 in cash. Down goes Frazier. By the way, you can tell that another holiday is upon us. Happy Easter, everyone. Exactly. Remember, the police and government said not to search Posher Lake? Yep. TriStar, I remember that. And they ended up searching it anyways and found her right there. The cops in the local police told the searchers not to search Posher Lake because it had already been searched. They searched it anyways, and they found her. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. You're right, TriStar. You're exactly right with that one.
What's up, Mr. Cashville? Glad you could join us. Sometimes YouTube will, if you lack some chill, sometimes they'll nab you up, man.
I tell you this, you should have listened to your wife, Timo. When your wife told you not to come down here, she told you not to. I think she even went live or something like that and said, no, it's not going to happen and this and that, and you all ended up showing up anyways. This is what's going to happen. Okay? It's going to be a stand your ground law situation. I'm just saying. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of people lying, saying they run me away from Walmart and all this. Well, we're going to see some people run. We're going to see some people run, all right. We're going to see some people run, all right. It's going to be a hell of a show. Hell of a show. Hell of a show. And I'm just saying, it's not a threat. It's a promise. That ain't no type of threat. I can stand your ground in Kentucky. If I feel threatened in any type of way, it's a stand your ground law situation. Whatever happens, happens in that situation. If I end up going to jail and have to fight a case in court, it's going to show what happened in the situation, how it all happened, what you all been doing, what you've said on the internet, what y'all done last time coming to Paintsville, taking a megaphone, going through fucking town, screaming my name, calling me out by name, asking people on the streets where I was. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to explain this to you again. All of those things that you just mentioned, none of them equate to something that would be justifiable homicide, which is what you would ultimately be looking for, correct? To be acquitted of that murder charge that you introduced into all this, it would have to be a justifiable defense of your own life. None of those things give you the ability to do that and be seen as good to go in a court. It's never going to happen, Johnny. And how can you speak so matter-of-factly about something that has not happened yet? You're foreshadowing all of this like you know exactly how it's going to go on. And you're already, I mean, here's the worst part about this, right? For you, the best part for me, because I'm entertained as fuck by all this. The worst part for you is that you're on a YouTube live stream that you took down and you're talking about, you're openly, like in real time, crafting your own defense for a fucking crime that you plan to commit once you get your rights restored through expungement. Now, what do you think this video would do in this scenario? Right? This fantasy scenario that you got going on in your mind right now. What do you think this video would do in that same scenario? Once I just explained to you what all's happening. People are going to look at all of this, look at you interjecting yourself into things, and then look at you preemptively plotting your own defense to a crime that you plan to commit once you get your rights restored. Do you really think this is like, I don't, again, I'm not nearly as unintelligent as you are, so I have a hard time getting myself down to that level to understand this. But this looks absolutely horrible for the shit that you're talking about. It looks horrible. So, there.
Yeah, it's going to be a bad situation the next time. I'm just saying. So y'all better you want to be man enough, just do it. That's all I can say. Do it. Do it. Do it to it. But you better be ready for fucking the consequences that's going to come up behind it. I'm just saying. I'll make sure you got a 12-person jury of your peers, Dagburn. Well, that's what we'll need. That's what we'll.
So that's inside corners right there. That's a classic example of him gassing him up. I will make sure you have a 12-person jury. Inside corners has no ability to do that. Oh, I'm not going to teach him anything, Uncle Will. If anything, if any information that I present right here on a live stream, it's actually too late for him to heed any information that I give him or use it. He will just reject it 100%. It would be like me sending him the Ricky Peevler paperwork. He wouldn't believe it. So I'm not going to teach him, man. I understand. He's already hung himself up on the hook. So, yeah.
Need. But I'm telling you, around here in Kentucky, people coming out of state and fucking with people in Kentucky and in our town and shit like that, they ain't going to stand behind that shit. I can tell you that now. No jury is going to stand behind that shit. They're going to be just as mad about it as I have a right to be mad about it. These people have fucking said some of the wildest fucking crazy shit. Bring
Hello, Paula.
Bring Slop Easy with you. Bring whoever you want with you. It's going to be a bad situation for everybody that's in that fucking vehicle. I'm just saying. To brag about slapping is crazy work. Nope, it ain't. No, it ain't. That old man better chill before he gets his old ass hurt. I've tried to tell him, bro. I've tried to tell him. In one sentence, he's sitting there saying, "How can we end this shit?" And then and in another sentence, you're.
Yeah, I've kind of realized that for a while, that he's in the right situation. He can be very, very, very dangerous. More so, like with this particular thing, like he's got enough right now to get himself probably a 6-month stint in county. Like just with the shit that he said on live streams, it's enough to get him locked up. But I mean, if you think about the other aspect of it, like people like Austin running around out there, right? That kid's cooked his fucking brain on meth and he believes everything Johnny says. He looks up to Johnny. I mean, if this dude was to apply some of these principles to his own life that Johnny preaches, Austin's going away as well. So, I mean, yeah, this dude, his stupidity actually can do some real damage.
Saying, well, you're going to get that chance again. You're going to get that chance again. The only way I'd get that chance again is if you came into our town again. That's the only way. Because I ain't going searching for you. You come searching for me. You drive 2 hours out of your way. Now you're trying to make an excuse, believing an ex-fucking cop that was a dirty fucking cop, and believing every word that dude says that comes out of his mouth. Every word. Every word. I've got video footage, a recording of that dude backtracking and apologizing to me and telling me he would never talk about me again. But you all believe in anything that dude says because he lives in Paintsville.
I believe Jay Prez will fuck you up. I just happen to think he will. Here's the reason. Here's my reasoning why. He used to be a cop. He probably has some ability to defend himself. He's got reasons to want to harm you. And you're over here talking crazy shit about him. So I'm thinking if push comes to shove, the fact that he hasn't done it yet is probably 100% on his ability to restrain himself and, you know, not put things on the line for someone as useless as yourself. I have no doubt in my mind that he can do it. I've never seen the guy. I have no doubt in my mind that he can do it. I have no doubt in my mind that you're afraid of him because I see you on here projecting all these things, talking, you know, you wouldn't, if it wasn't a big deal to you, you wouldn't be on here talking about it. If it wasn't something that was actively alive and real in your head, you wouldn't be on here talking about it. So I know you are afraid of Jay Prez. I know you understand how this is going to end up going if he decides to engage in this with you. So you're 100% afraid of him. What's up, June K? Yeah, it's the thing. It doesn't even matter if it's Kentucky. I mean, a lot of people don't realize that elected prosecutors, something that any kind of crime involving a gun, they're not going to pat you on the back and say, hey man, good job defending yourself there, dag burn. They're not going to do that. Doesn't matter who the fuck you are. It's a fallacy. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of times where people justifiably defend themselves and they still get put on trial for their life, having to defend their own life against the legal system after defending an attempt on their life. That is what really happens in the world. This shit, like this dude right here, it's beyond stupid. So good to know, Triple Nickel. Good to know.
But when haven't they? When haven't they, man? When haven't they? I'm just saying, trouble ain't hard to find. Fuck around, find out. That's exactly right. He did say you're going to get that chance again. Clipped it. Keep that too, Rock Chalk. Keep it clipped. Keep that clipped for me, Rock Chalk. Well, I believe that we're going to end up needing that in the court setting. I believe we are. This dude's going to stop harassing me and fucking stalking me. He talks about Red Reaper stalking him. By God, you just, dude, you have fucking.
Johnny, I'm going to remind you, you went up on his panel. You actively went to where he was at on his panel, hit the link, and then threatened him. And then you're going to sit here and tell people that you're being stalked and harassed. You went to where Triple T is at to get some attention, hit the link, and then threatened him. And now you're claiming you're being stalked and harassed. Okay.
Talked about me more than you've talked about fucking, just about as much as you've talked about Ryan Upchurch. Yeah, I'm sure he does with these 4 eyes, crazy. Yeah, I'm sure he does. Fucking idiot. You want to lie with a horn coming to your.
What's up? Shane Reacts. Good to see you, dude. Yeah, Gobble tried to use insanity to defend if the jury watched all the vault videos. Yeah, that's not insanity. That's not what, that's not going to meet the classification. They'll just realize he needs to be locked up. Yeah, exactly, Triple Nickel, because they realize that these threats can cross over into real life. So it's not a good idea. Yep, Triple D 100% does. And I mean, you've pretty much disengaged from the dude, and he keeps going back. And, you know, like I said, he interjected himself into all this shit. And then now he goes live right after you kick him, and he's fucking, you know, he's claiming to be the victim. It's wild. So crazy shit.
Damn,
man.
exactly. Exactly. I don't think they have the balls to come again. No, they're going to make it look like they're going to pull up and pick somebody up in Paintsville is what they're going to make it look like. But it's really it's a setup for me, is what it is. Big Skip, it's what it is. No joke. Because they believe that dude and him saying that I run from him. I ain't never run from nobody in my life and never plan on doing it. Never. Never will I run from somebody.
Your fucking kids.
Mm.
Listen, you're gonna stop your shit. Look, I tried to help you. I tried to tell you there's a bald eagle up there that I just saw.
Okay, so you notice right here, right? It's another one of them pesky receipts that the vault just happens to have. This man stopped, you know, there's some kind of argument going on. This man stops his car in the road. Johnny Gobble keeps all this distance. He does not move forward. He stays back. Now, this dude just got out of his fucking car. Now, watch how Johnny reacts. Now, he'd never run from anybody. He'd never run from anyone. But just watch this interaction. This right here, Johnny Gobble in Paintsville.
Drag a fucking possum on. If you want to let your butt get dragged off by a bald eagle, then do it. Be a fucking bitch.
Come here, Layla.
Now,
Come
he
here,
starts
Layla.
moving forward when the guy goes back to his car. Watch this shit.
You know what I mean? I don't want to stay with that dumb fuck either.
Shut the fuck up and get the
Now.
fuck on down the road.
The guy gets back in his car, and then Johnny starts talking shit. After all the danger is dissipated, he waits for the dude to get back in his car and then goes and runs his mouth. That's Johnny Gobble right there. And exactly, Triple T, the gatekeeper of Patesville here thinks that, you know, it's a setup for him for you to go to a city and pick someone else up. I don't understand. It's a completely different city than he lives in. Again, no one's going to make any fucking sense of this, but this is the shit he tells the low IQ individuals in his chat, that you are going to set him up by picking up Jay Prez to go to a concert. So rightfully so, he would feel like if he drove over to Paintsville from Prestonburg to meet you, you set him up. So, yeah, welcome to Gobble Logic. So there you go. Johnny wants to fight the world. Yeah, of course. This shit.
Look the way you're fucking acting. Ain't your kid in the fucking car with you right now? Huh? Ain't your kid in the fucking car right now?
An adult?
An adult? He's an adult.
Johnny always
Okay.
bringing kids into it.
Okay. That's the way I'd act around my kids too, pal. Shows you how sorry the fuck you are.
He was going by every road and
Yeah. So, you know, just another iteration of, hey, that's Johnny Gobble, man, Mr. Badass.
red light screaming, "Where is Johnny Gobble?" before he even got to that parking lot. And they was laughing and everything else. Sis, I remember. Yeah. I remember it to this day. I'm sending you all the shit you're talking about. I have it all. Well, I appreciate that, TriStar. I'll have many a witnesses too. Many a witnesses. Many of witnesses. Many of witnesses. It's just going to be a bad situation for these people, man. And you know, when someone is sitting there, I don't say the GD word. I don't say God's name in vain unless I'm really fucking ticked off about what some fucking people's doing. And I never say that. You all know that. And if I ever do say it, I say, Lord, please forgive me as soon as I say it. But these people have done so fucking much that I shouldn't have said the GD word, but it is what it is. I done said it now. But
Of all the shit that you said, Johnny, like you literally, like, the words that you just looped together, you used the word fucking, and then instead of saying pissed, you said ticked, and then you still keep going around the GD word. Like, once you kind of drop the F bomb, like the rest of them, just go ahead. You know, like, the horse is out of the fucking barn at that point. Just roll with it, man. Just roll with it. You're trying to pretend like you're concerned about the phrase "goddamn." Okay, I get it. You pretend religious Jesus guy. I get it. The other problem is all the shit. Like, you know, one of those 10 commandments, thou shalt not kill, I believe it is. You know, one of those, and you're actively on here threatening that, but using the Lord's name in vain. This shit just ain't jiving, bro. It's just not working. So, yeah. What's up, damn Yankee? With a 10 bomb, thank you for helping me realize why my give a damn is busted. You're completely welcome. And thank you for the $10 to go straight into the Fuck Johnny Gobble Fund. Yeah. What's up, Mustard Squirrel? Yeah, this dude.
bad situation for the loser. When anything comes down, I will be your witness in court. I promise. I know you will, Stacy. I know you will. I know you will. There's already talk around the YouTube streets. You know what I mean? There's going to be several with him. Several people with him. It's already being talked about. These people telling themselves. I've got screenshots and recordings of all this shit. I wouldn't say it like I knew about him coming last time before he was even going to come. I knew about it.
Don't clip that and use that out of context or anything. That'd be wrong if you did that.
But what did Lori do? She got on the internet. Oh, no, Tim ain't doing that. I told him he is not going to do that, and this and that, and that didn't help him none. He wanted to, his ego was so big that he thought that fucking Red Shoe Reactions was going to fight for him and help him whoop my ass. This time he's going to make sure that he brings somebody that can whoop my ass, who can jump me. It ain't going to be between me and Triple Slap. It's going to be between somebody that I don't even know. How weird is that shit?
I think that's what the Chinese people put on the bottle. I think it is a GD puss spray, I think. Shane says, might have to get a hold of Rick Hughes, the mayor of Prestonburg. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Thank you, Shane Reacts. That must be a dig at Martha. Yeah, that's arguable.
I ought to just show up and let these motherfuckers beat the brakes off me, bro. Let them beat the brakes off me and then sue the motherfucker. Straight up lawsuit. That's what I should do. I can take an ass whooping. I'll lay in the hospital for a couple weeks. I don't give a damn. I've had my ass whooped before.
So there's his real motivation right there, right? He's got a backup plan. He's understanding that if he does get beat up, he's going to sue people now and lay in the hospital for a couple weeks for good measure. You know, Johnny's he's never far from that lawsuit shit. Never far from it. But, you know, yeah, I think that's your real motivation right there, Johnny, right? You're looking for your next payout. That's what's going on. That next settlement. So.
Yeah, to TriStar. He said he was going to pull up again. I'm getting another chance at smacking him again. So basically, he's saying he's going to pull up in Painesville again when he's on his way to this next redneck rave. Tri-State, I got several people to come and be there and make sure nobody jumps in and shit. I got so many people that reach out to me last time it happened. They're like, man, I promise you, next time anything happens like this, call me. I'll roll with you. I'll roll with you. Because they had plans on jumping me. Until they found out old Dagburn fucking to dance around them motherfuckers like a damn motherfucking I'm doing the ballet, son.
Okay. Definitely clip that one. The ballot. Jesus. They were going to jump you until you started doing ballet moves in self-defense. So you were able to ballet yourself out of being jumped by Johnny Gobble.
Right, TriStar. What do you expect? You know, when you want to bring 4 or 5 people with you, that's not fair. But that's the type of shit you all stand on. Y'all ain't the type of people that stands one-on-one. You got to bring somebody with you to try to some way fucking scare somebody or whatever it is.
So you're telling people that you're scared. I mean, that's all right. Listen, man, it's a normal human reaction or an emotion to be scared. It's built into us, man. You're afraid Jay Prez is gonna whoop your ass. That's what I think is going on. This situation between you and him is getting ready to come to a head, and you were trying to blame everybody else. So I said, man, you know, the advice. It's back earlier in the stream. You have to go listen to it again. I'm not going to offer it twice. But you know, is what it is.
Space Dad, it's not a motherfucking 2012 Jeep, buddy. It's a 2016.
That makes all the difference. It's not a Space Dad, for fuck's sake, Mr. White Gucci. It's not a fucking 2012. It's a 2016. It's very, very important that you get that right. So.
We know who you really are, Space Dad.
Imagine Melinda after he gets locked up. She'd probably find somebody with a job, I would assume. Help her pay the bills.
Space Dad over in the comment sections fucking acting like he's fucking Big Pete over there. Johnny looked like he's never been in a fight in his life. Well, bro, if I looked like I've never been in a fight in my life, then probably I would have got my ass beat that night. You know? But I didn't. I made 2 punks look like pussies. That's what happened.
I think what you kind of lucked out, Johnny, is what happened is you found some people who did not want to go to jail out of state. Is what happened. I think that's the only explainable reason you got away with what you did, is that I don't think either one of them wanted to go to jail out of state. So, you know, they didn't anticipate getting assaulted and this shit, you know, you make a decision on the fly, like, you know, is what it is. So I think you just got lucky and you're too stupid to count your fucking blessings.
That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. Oh, I guess because I said I'd dance around him like a fucking ballerina. Oh, he's a ballerina now. Now I'm a motherfucking 2-stepper. I'm a fucking 2-stepper. A 2-stepper. That's what I am.
Well, generally, when you trade down 1 year in your vehicle, it means that you're kind of in a bad position and you don't really have any leverage to pick and choose what you would like to buy and drive, which those those subprime lenders love that shit. So thing about it is when you're this dude and you show up to the lot with your wife's credit and her job, and you're looking around for real country boy shit to drive. Yeah, and you can't really, anybody with an IQ of over 60 would have avoided the fucking diesel Jeep that's 10 years old. Been quite honestly, it could have been sold twice with a conventional 5-year car loan. Sold and paid off twice. That's how old it is. But these two, they think it's a great idea to invest in this thing and literally invest in it, which depreciation is a real fucking thing with that. And like I said, that situation is yet to, the over under on what before it gets repossessed or before, the engine decides that all of those emissions equipment that it came with is just too much. So there you go. He flexes those vehicles. My 21-year-old just bought a 4-year-old car and paid cash because she worked and saved her money. There you go. Thank you, Nikki Straight. Yep. Upside down trade, bad equity. Exactly. He is gross. Bless mama. Yep. 2 steps and get knocked out. Quite possibly. Quite possibly. Well, thank God for that, Stray Hooter Shooter. Damn shaky. Yeah, the new oil blows up.
I'm a 2-stepper. For some reason, it ain't showing his live. And he's like, see, I told you watch my lives. I just popped in.
All right, I'm going to skip ahead in this. We're at the 37, almost 38 minute mark. Run this up to about an hour. There's no way we'll get through all this shit.
The bullets flying from either way.
Why would Ryan say something about me? He ain't got no reason to.
He's a loser. But Stacy, don't ever call my wife again. Your fake ass bullshit apologies. You showed your true colors once again tonight. I can't. These are fucking bitch. Yes. These are I'm not gonna keep reading about her. I don't think it's shit.
Talking about you, Stacy.
It's stupid to be a fucking nurse.
So they got Chop's mommies in the background.
You know what's crazy is my mom, like,
I'm telling you, they got more people in there tonight from talking about me than they did in the rundown. No joke.
Jesus fuck. Johnny, I don't. No, that's not true. Jay Johnson, yeah. I don't think he picked it. I think it picked him. I think there was probably, because I looked at the place where where they bought this Jeep from. There was half-ton pickups. There was a whole bunch of stuff that was there. I'm assuming it was just out of what they could get approved for. It was outside of the range that they were willing to lend the money on. So, he had some options, Silverados, a couple Rams. If the credit was there and if the money was there, the payment like they could afford, this thing picked them. He didn't pick it. It picked them. So you can tell by looking at all the other shit that was on the lot at the time they bought it.
like they've done docs.
Well, I don't know your address.
Like, dude,
That's not me.
the whole ass dude's been knowing where I'm at.
I don't know where you
But
live.
nobody does it.
I know where you work at because Hickerbilly gave me the address to that.
You here recently you said that I was putting out pictures of your dead mom.
No, I did not say you did.
Dogfish.
No, I did not say that you did. See what I'm saying, bro? I said that Wade Deaver was doing it and Creeper was doing it. You was in these chats when these people was trolling people like that shit, doing that type of shit, calling it trolling. You was part of that. You was in these chats supporting the shit while it was going on and not calling these people out for doing that type of shit. Is what I said.
Okay, Johnny. Now you keep doing this same fucking thing over and over and over again with this. You was in the chat while they was doing it. What the fuck is somebody in the chat gonna do? Are you supposed to start a one-man fucking protest from the chat and all of a sudden go hands across America for fucking Johnny Gobble? Like, nobody's fucking doing that. Number one, because it's Johnny Gobble. Number two, I've told you, like I've said it publicly a bunch of times. I wasn't a big fan of everything that Wade did, but when you said the shit you said to Wade, the fucking gloves were off. Whatever you two did to each other, hey, it's fair game. Because you went to a certain place where no man should ever go, worried about, you know, all your fucking godly vernacular over there. Worried about that, right? But the things you said to Wade, hey, whatever he did to you in return for that, you earned it. You 100% earned it. Triple T was on a panel one of the times when you did that actively. He was right there with him when you were doing this. I think it was on ADs, I recall. So you're expecting Triple T to go and have this, just assuming he was in this fucking chat that you just say he was in, just probably a fucking lie, but go hands across America for you and say, okay, no, this is too much, guys. You can't do this to Johnny Gobble. Go fuck yourself, Johnny. Go fuck yourself. Everything that was ever supposedly done to you by Wade, you motherfucking earned it. You earned every bit of it. So this bullshit about you was in the chat, fuck off. It's weak.
Now,
Sounds great. Put that fucking evidence out that I did that.
you was in chats
I never
when these
said
people was doing that. You still shout out Wade to this day.
Once again, you can't tell the truth. You gotta lie. You gotta lie about everything.
Yeah, I lie about everything. Yeah.
You do that? Yeah.
Yeah.
People did.
Yeah.
But it wasn't me.
You was there supporting it.
But what you told to your chat is a bold-faced fucking
No,
lie.
I said you was there supporting it.
Because
Is what I said.
as long as you talk negative about me, you get views.
Stacy just did what?
Thank you, Blue Eyes. There's a lot of people. They just type in eco diesel motor on YouTube and there's nothing but horror stories. No one's singing its praises, saying what a great motor it is. Every one of them said that right around 100,000 miles, this thing shits the bed for various reasons. And thank you for sharing that. And Infernodia, there you go. Please do not make fun of Dagmo in this chat. I will not stand for it. That's the expectation, right? Like, this is what this fucking idiot wants you to do. So, yeah. Oh, the inline 6 4-liter Jeep. Yes. You can do a lot of those still running today. Yep. RIP Wade. Exactly. Yeah. All that stuff, man. And then, but Johnny's always the victim in every single fucking story. Every single story. He does this over and over and over again. He was in the chat. Who cares, motherfucker? So what? Yeah, there you go. He did shit in the baptism water. And Johnny, just because that Jeep is a diesel doesn't mean it's a truck. It's not sitting on a truck frame. It's not a truck. It's a mid-size SUV, and they made diesels in the old school VW Jettas. Also not a truck.
You're just a fucking...
Are they talking about me right now? Yeah, Stacy was talking about you. Said that you reach out to Laurie and apologize to Laurie.
What you said tonight is premeditated. So...
Well, it's premeditated. You talking about coming to Paintsville, me getting a chance to smack you again.
I triggered you.
No, you didn't trigger me. No, you didn't troll me. No, you didn't. You'll never troll me.
As evidenced by this fucking live right here and the outbursts that you had on his live. You're pretty fucking triggered, dude. This is not a cool, calm Dagburn trolling people. This is Dagburn actively committing crimes on the internet because you're so cool, calm, and collected. No, you're fucking pretty triggered, dummy.
When you talk about pulling up on somebody, that shit's real. That ain't trolling, Baba. That's not trolling. You talking about pulling up on somebody ain't trolling. Quit trying to call that shit trolling.
I would never, White Salmon Tea, I'd never do that. Like, I don't give a fuck. Why? I understand the value of the fucking business that he can't pay for pizza. Why would I waste the business's resources? Not me.
Quit trying. Why these motherfuckers call that trolling, I'll never understand, because you did pull up. That's not trolling. That's why you got slapped last time. That's why you got slapped. Because you pulled up on somebody. You premeditated that shit.
Johnny, you pulled up on him. He was there first. Why do you keep trying to twist this shit around? You pulled up on him and fucking committed the crime of assault, battery in Kentucky. You did that. You pulled up on him. Okay. And then you get on this live and you try to make it sound the other fucking way around. Like you was defending yourself. You know, like I said, hey man, your mileage is going to vary. And I sincerely hope that people get, you know, how should I put this? The people are tasked with having to dig through your bullshit and your stupidity to realize that you absolutely do need to be in jail. You're just not, you know, it's not safe for you to be out roaming around in public. You're literally too stupid.
Drove 2 hours out of your way to run backwards and get slapped by somebody.
I don't think that's true, Christopher Cunningham. I do not think it is true. So I think Johnny was telling people that. And then, you know, if it is true, Johnny went, you know, and then Johnny went through and celebrated his death afterwards. That's, you know, super scumbaggy, but I don't believe that to be true.
Guarantee the military has no clue the stupid shit. I know. I bet they don't. You never trolled me, bro. When you're talking about pulling up on somebody and you're saying I'm gonna get a chance to slap you again, I don't know his address. I don't know where he lives.
He posted it already.
Your address?
The screenshot.
I never posted your address. Put it out.
Literally Google it and get it.
Put it out.
I'm not.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. His job.
Yes, you did.
His job. Not fucking his house. So he does live above the store then?
Not scared of him.
So his address is the apartment above the store, right?
He won't even go outside without his camera on, bro.
Dude, I go outside. I walked around town the other day because you all sit there and believe the guy that's saying.
You walked around town the other day like it's a flex. Like, why can't you normally walk around town? Why do you have to live your life in fear of your past coming back to fucking greet you in the present? Why? Well, who lives like that? You're worried about running into people that you've snitched on in the past is why you would always go live over there in Paintsville. Every time you left, no rhyme or reason to go live except for security reasons. Because everyone knows you're a snitch. You've been known as a snitch in that town for a long, long time. So we all saw it, Johnny. You're just a little bit removed from Paintsville now, and you still don't go anywhere without that camera on.
Saying that he pulled up on me at Walmart and I ran from him is what he said. And y'all believe that shit. Y'all run around saying that shit. And it never happened.
That is facts, G3 Money. He did do that. He also called Goose's wife's work. This is what this dude does. Facts. They call him Dagmo because he supports them chomos.
You believe that shit. Now you're wanting to use saying that you're going to come and pick somebody up in Paintsville to have a reason to pull up in Paintsville and fuck with me. It's premeditated. Once again.
I was in the fucking chat.
Once again.
Motherfucker. And I can't control. Then show the fucking chat, you fucking idiot.
You was in the chats when these people was doing this shit.
Wade. Because Wade, to me, he's always been good to me.
Good to you, but he's been good to you, but he's been a piece of shit on the internet. Don't matter if he was good to you or not. Would he be good to you right now if he was alive? Tell me that. Would he be good to you right now with what you're doing to Ryan if he was alive?
I feel safe enough to speak for him and say he would 100% not approve of what Ryan has become today, much like none of us approve of it. None of us approve of who Ryan turned out to actually be. Only you simple-minded motherfuckers over there are just hoping to get something from him will push this bullshit that he's got going on. Yeah. Not a real good fucking lever there to push, Johnny.
Answer that question.
Wrong. Never did my wife wrong. The man died. So why am I going to talk negative?
He sure did. He sure did. On my birthday, too.
Either way.
Died on my birthday. Rest in piss to Wade.
Mm.
Rest in piss to Wade.
I'm sure the church would agree, Johnny. Very, very classy dude you are right there. Super, super classy. So, yep, full-blown meltdown. Yeah, exactly. It's not like he was outside of his door telling him to come out. None of that shit. He was in a public place. Yeah, and Johnny is the one that took it there. So it is what it is. Yeah, she's definitely the brains behind that operation. She was the ringleader of all of it, much like she was a lot of their escapades in the early days or when they were robbing people for drugs and shit. So yeah, that you can tell who's the captain of that ship. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Imagine that's a flex, man. You walk around your whole fucking town like, oh, I walked around, nobody did nothing. The price of being a snitch.
I've had a few people compare me. Only when I do the dag skit, though.
Compare you to him. Yeah, I'm sure. Screen record that. Rest in piss.
Got it.
Yeah, but I never fucking threatened to blow your brains out.
You was putting a gun up the night that you came to Paintsville. That's what you was doing in the back seat. Fucking Red Shoe Reactions told everybody about it. You was putting a gun up when you had your back door open that night you come to Paintsville.
Oh, but I did. I triggered you. I triggered you like
You didn't trigger me. You'll never trigger me. But when you talk about pulling up, we're going to be serious about it. It ain't going to be no triggering. It's going to be serious when you're talking about pulling up on somebody. That ain't triggering somebody. Stop it. You can't trigger nobody. I triggered you. Slapping a bitch slap out of it. I fucking slapped a bitch right out of you. Period.
It is Mustard Squirrel. These are the old school ones right here. And I'm so glad Triple T came in here so I could thank him for generating this shit. This is the old school shit, man. This is the stuff that got me hooked on this to begin with. What's up, Mr. Fuck Around and Find Out Radio 69? What's going on? Ha 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 ha. Drama queens. Man. What's going on there? I guess that's Uncle Dub, ain't it? What's going on, Dub? Glad you can swing by, give me a view, man. Improve the chat rate. Appreciate it.
Got fucking triggered.
So
Triggered.
So triggered.
You got triggered. Just admit it.
Yeah.
Wade, and there's, like I said, Wade was a very good man. Wade actually tried to end all this shit, and get some kind of a truce going between Johnny and all the people he fucked over. And I was one of the people that just said, nah, you can leave me the fuck out of it. I'm not doing it. Because I know who Johnny is. I see who he is. And Wade probably had his own reasons for wanting to do that. But he did show kindness to Johnny at times where he probably shouldn't have. And, but like I said, Wade is doing his own thing. But you know, he looked out for this idiot a lot more than fucking many of us would. Like, I've just say, look, as soon as you gave me the reason, I wrote you to fuck off. I know who you are. I see any person that does the shit that you've done to your own children, to your ex-wife, and to just anyone, any and everyone who's ever helped you. The things you did to Goose, the people who've the shit you did to the mayor, Johnny, anyone who's ever gone out of their way to help you and give your little victim playing ass a fucking leg up or a handout or any of that shit, you've made them fucking sorry they did it. I've lived long enough to know exactly what you are. You won't have to worry about me supporting you or feeling sorry for you in any way, shape, or form. It will never happen.
Dude says, how can we work this out and just stop all this? And then saying, well, I'm going to give you a chance again to slap me again. What's that mean? You're insinuating you're going to pull up again and give me a chance again, is what you said. It's premeditated. Premeditated. Sorry.
You got triggered. Just a minute. He hit that.
Nobody got triggered. You said, I never fucking said anything until you fucking said you was going to give me a chance to smack you again.
You as well, Triple T, man. Thank you. And you guys have a great Easter.
That ain't getting triggered. That's being real.
Admit you got triggered. That's all you got to do. Just admit it.
Yeah, he triggered my left hand. That's exactly right. I smacked the piss out of him.
Just admit you got triggered.
Yeah, he wants my life, Tennessee Savage. He's over there listening to me.
I don't work for the fucking military, you fucking idiot.
You do work for the goddamn military. Lord, please forgive me. Yes, you do. You work for the fucking military. See, he's triggered. He's triggered. 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 That's real triggery right there. That's what you call being triggered.
Yeah, you know, it's he's working. FO 100 for the win. All right. All right, Dub. Hey man. You know, like I said, I don't know. I'm gonna leave it alone. Let it go.
Yes, he did. He flat did.
I did not put out his address. I put out a screenshot of a business convenience store.
Bitch ass dude knows what he did.
I done told you who did it. Hickerbilly did.
Just like when he called my brother. Just like when he
I didn't call your fucking brother. I don't know who your brother is.
Just call my wife's dialysis center. He's a loser.
I didn't threaten to call her dialysis center.
Cool, bro. Do your thing. Do your thing.
He did.
I'm really going to get to these motherfuckers. They want to troll. They want to troll. They want to troll. Let's troll. They want to troll. Let's troll.
But you know what?
Let's troll. Let's put this work in. Let's do it.
Hey, so Chop knowing that
Let's do it.
4 days ago, like we talked about this earlier tonight, and it's like you guys said, you know, like you don't have the time to sit there and screen people. At the end of the day, this isn't NBC. Like shit's gonna leak.
The point of it is Chop knew what the charges of this guy having. He knew about it. He says he don't come into my chat, but look at you. I'm blocked in your chat, so you're going to be blocked over here, pal. Until you unblock me, then you can come over here. So you don't get the chance to talk over here.
Yeah, you're not triggered, but you're gonna block him in chat. You're literally gonna sit and talk about him, listen to his live stream, but you'll block him in chat. Okay. Not triggered at all.
It's like I don't get the chance to talk over there.
It's just, it is what it is. Mistake, man. And you already apologized for it. And like the bottom line of it is,
man, even the people in their chat was saying, man, why did you not tell Triple T? That's fucked up. You should have told him. And his excuse is that he forgot. But if it was Dagburn, he wouldn't have forgot, would he? Tim won't go. I've done offered. He's got the fucking connections. I could box him right there in the ring in Chicago. Right there where Adam Calhoun could have it set up. And this motherfucker will not set it up. He just won't. He won't.
All this shit goes away tomorrow.
They just took his video down. This video is unavailable. He just privated the video.
And you're too dumb to realize why he did it. You're literally too dumb to realize why he did it. I'll let you find out the hard way. And I agree, Mr. Powerstroke. Obviously, this YouTube shit is lame. This play back and forth through computer stream is lame. Yeah, but yeah, it's for the views, man. You got to do that shit. Oh, all right, Dub. Taking notice. Yeah, and there's that. And again, like, why does Chop need to do that? Like, why is this falling square? Like, I don't understand what I get why Johnny's trying to make like Gotcha said, make it more palatable by trying to find someone else who he can, say he did the same thing, which is nowhere near the same thing. This shit is just fucking, it's disgustingly pathetic when he tries to do this. So yeah, his face is all lit the fuck up.
He just took the video down. Look. I wonder why they took the video down. Somebody's reported him, I bet.
And watch this. Some lovely chick named Stacy comes in and immediately takes credit for someone privating their video. Watch this shit. Yeah, Sideways said, I think one of them's already gone. I think the other one just doesn't, her mom passed away and she don't have anywhere else to go. But yeah. Oh, come on, Joe. Come on. You think he's going to walk around Chicago? swing through, take him down there near the Cabrini Green. Help him out, man. Show him around town, Joe. Show him all the good pizza places, the monster ass burritos that you can get on the street down there. Dude, he needs some culture in his life like that.
Somebody reported him, I bet. I didn't do it once again. Somebody else did. Chat disconnected to wait while we try to reconnect you. Unable to connect to chat. Please try again later. Somebody got him. Somebody got him. That's your fault, T, man. Out here fucking talking about fucking all this bullshit. I'm going to give you a chance to slap somebody again. I'm going to give you a chance to slap them. I smell old popcorn fart for a second. Y'all really think Tim would stand a chance boxing Johnny? He wouldn't stand a chance, bro. I want him to set it up. He won't. He won't. Set it up where somebody don't end up getting hurt out here in the street, son. Set it up. We'll post it all over the internet. Whatever you want to do with it,
wait a
Timmy.
minute now.
Timo.
See, now this is the language that I speak. You act like you're some kind of a badass. Now you want a referee. Now you want a boxing match that you can try to get clicks and views off of. You want a referee. See, I'm very much against that. This whole organized, like sports of like this whole thing. Like if you're not a professional athlete who gets paid to do combat sports, I don't think you have any business doing them, because it's painful for people who actually watch combat sports to see this. They don't want to see untrained people do this kind of thing. But you talk like you're a badass. And now you're like, oh, well, somebody going to get hurt out here. And you goddamn right, somebody going to get hurt. If you mess around with the wrong person, you find the wrong person out here in those streets. Someone who's just a little bit trained and who can actually do bad shit to you. You don't, man. That's the kind of shit you're worried about right there. And you just said it. Come out of your own mouth.
I'll put a busting on you, son. I'll put a busting right on you, son.
Yeah, he needs the gloves, man. Like, who the fuck wants to do that shit with gloves? Putting pillows on your hands and shit. Why do they put gloves on? It's so you don't bust people up, so you don't actually hurt people. Yeah. It's ridiculous. No, exactly, Slayback. I ain't trying to do none of that.
It don't say that it was taken down for community guidelines or anything.
All right, Dub. Now you're going back and forth with people in the chat. I don't normally just ban people. I'm gonna tell you, you can sit and watch the show, you can comment on the show, but if you start arguing with people in the chat, somebody's gonna hit you with a wrench. And there's your warning.
It says this video is unavailable, but usually if they hit you for community guidelines,
All right.
usually what it is. Dan didn't realize the time, 6 a.m. We're going to be here quickly. Might as well stay up at this point. Yeah, this is funny, bro. His rundown show just got struck. That's a troll. Stacy said, me. Good job, Stacy. Good job, Stacy. Good job. See? Quit breaking TOS, asshole. Motherfucker. That's yellow walls unless the light is yellow. Those walls are white.
Them walls look the same color as your fucking neck, Johnny.
Idiots. That's white freaking walls. That's the light.
You got that hepatitis neck going on, boy. Yellow light. I don't blame the yellow light. It's you. The light's reflecting off of you, turning the goddamn wall yellow.
Fucking retards. His walls are already yellow. But yeah, until I'm unblocked there, Timo, you're going to stay blocked over here.
Why would you be worried about being unblocked over there? You said that he's victimizing you. This whole live stream, you try to be a victim. So why would you want to be unblocked from over there? He's protecting you from him by blocking. By your own logic.
What's it feel like not to be able to say what you want to say in the chat because you get blocked every time you come in and speaking the facts? Sis, no, it's not private. Sis, sit there and think about it, sister. Rock Chalk said, Stacy, did you do that? Get them. Stacy, they were talking about you. They was talking about Stacy. But you know, I'll get the blame for that, though. Cry me another one. Dumbasses. They'll all come over here now. Look, the numbers are going up. They're going up. They want to see what Dagberg's got to say. I can get the same amount of people as what you get, bro. You all act like I'm falling off, motherfucker. I don't get on here like you all do. If I got on here like you all did, motherfucker, I'd kill it at this shit. Yeah, definitely. Next Jack Frost. Definitely. He was the one that's triggered. Exactly. MODG said, T is an old loser who got slapped and did nothing. Exactly. Yep. Nope, I did it. Fuck them people. I woke up to this mess and now they talked about me. Bye-bye, triple slap. Dagburn wins one.
This woman is absolutely delusional. She's over there claiming that she got his live stream taken down when he privated it. And she just running with it. Like no, hey, there's no, just making no bones about it, has no problem just lying to people. Like, wow. Yeah, especially river fishing, man. It's not as easy as people think. So
once again, got another dub to go in the 777 rock truck. Got another dub. I miss yours a lot because of my work. Even Chop's mom was talking on Stacy. Yeah, I heard that. I heard her. She sure was. these folks, man, their lives. This is their lives, bro. This is their lives right here.
It's your life, Johnny. It's 100% your life. You're the one that's so like, look, you get on here and you tell people that you live in this great life. You and Melinda have had this great come up in life. Y'all got a house. You live in your best life. You're thousandaires, y'all. You got a 10-year-old fucking Jeep, not a 12-year-old Jeep. You got a 10-year-old Jeep that you're going to owe fucking money on forever. You know, you're taking on all kinds of new debt. You still ain't got a damn job. You claim that you're just doing, everyone's jealous of you. Yet look at you. You tore all to pieces on here. Tore all to pieces, committing crimes, going live, having people lie to you in your chat. And then, you know, look at you, man. You're saying, oh, this is their life. No, it's your life, Johnny. This is your life. Nah, I'll miss that one. Justify. I'll leave that one alone. I don't, you know. So, you know, Slayback is better yet. Thank you for warning me. I don't need any of that. I got my hands full with this idiot. So my life is fishing and enjoying my grandkids. Hell yeah, Shane. Exactly, man. Some of us actually have a real fucking word, like a real life that this shit doesn't come in. It doesn't get involved in, man. So.
Yeah, I don't think he said it private. Stacy, you must have hit him with a good old strike.
You should know, Johnny, you're a veteran of YouTube. When it says this stream is no longer available or the video is no longer available, that's indicative that the owner of the channel privated it. Now, it will tell you if it's taken down, it'll say it's been taken down for community guidelines. It tells you 100%. So, oh, no need to wait. Jay Johnson, he's doing it. So, all right, Nikki Straight, appreciate you, dear. Hopefully you're doing well, and have a great Easter, by the way.
Had to have, because they completely cut the chat off and everything, so that had to been what it was. What up, Kevin? That Milfy Girls music is garbage, is it really? This is the thing. I think that they knew that dude already had those charges. I think Triple Slap knew too. I think they played it off like he didn't know. I think that's why it was so biased with who won the competition tonight. Who won between Milfy and this dude, right? I think that they knew.
Okay, so if you recall earlier in this, Johnny said he just stopped in to see if they were talking about him. Yet he has an opinion about how the competition was conducted due to who won and not and whatnot. So he has a lot more information, just completely telling on himself. He literally sits on the fucking edge of the couch watching the show that he hates and by the person he's being victimized by. Earlier in this, he said, I just stopped in at the end, y'all. Yeah, exactly, Invernodia.
Because I guess I put it on my community tab. Mark Hoddick reached out to Triple Slap and said, listen, make me, let me vote last. Because this guy is some kind of, I don't know how they put that. I'll have to go over and look. Let me see. Let me see how he put it. I want to make sure it's correct before I say it. So he said, bro, make me vote last. He's a part of booking. So I guess this dude that they talked about tonight, having those charges that Slop Easy knew about for 4 days and never told nobody.
Exactly, Demon Kills. Yeah. Somebody's always like, he's just sitting around just so important people are contacting him. Yeah. Exactly.
This same guy, Mark Hoddick, wanted to vote last because he was part of booking. booking shows. It's pretty shitty if you ask me. Well, because I don't put up with their shit. I don't bring my work home, and I don't take my home to my job, right? And I never said I was gonna call anybody place where they get their dialysis and shit. I said, motherfucker.
That's 100% what you said. And now I'm going to remember to go back and clip it out and clip out both parts and turn it into a video. That's 100% what you said, motherfucker.
Maybe somebody needs to call and talk to him, I said. But no, I ain't gonna do that type of shit. I trolled y'all. Trolled the shit out of y'all. That's trolling. Okay? Not doing it, but saying you're going to do it and trolling. That's what y'all get. Y'all learn to leave somebody alone, for real. Said, well, I'll book T a room for the nursing home. Yeah, MODG. Chop set him up. He sure did. He sure enough did. I can go in TTT's chat and say anything and they time me out just because I'm cool with Johnny in church. Yep, they gatekeep a lot, Big Skip. That's what they do. That's what they do.
Jakey, Jesus Christ.
He'd die if he knew it. If he seen my my DMs from artists laughing at him getting slapped.
So, Johnny, I know for a fact, like you, every single piece of information that you've ever sat on, it's been personal conversations of people of note. You've always put them out. And you've been so victimized by Triple T. There's no reason why you would withhold that information from us. If you actually had it, you would put it out. You would 100% put it out. So, you know, again, compulsive liar, as someone put for Hickey Bomber, I believe that's you.
Next, Jack Frost said, same here, Skip. I've seen a bunch of you people get blocked over there. I've seen it. Your comments getting deleted and you getting blocked and shit. I've seen it. Rock Chalk said she's blocked over there too. I'm sure you are. Anybody that's over here.
You know what, G Unit? That is an excellent motherfucking question. And now that you pointed out, like every single, like that is the one thing that he has mastered. His ability to grow his facial hair in some sort of uneven manner. Like the split in his mustache is fucking off. The one side don't grow in, it's like gone. The other side's too fucking long. Nobody squares him up. Like, and then when he was running around with that goatee rat tail shit, the one, like, it looked like whoever was doing whatever to his face was left-handed, because they were yanked that sumbitch all the way over at a 45 fucking degree angle to where his chin hair was pointing out to the side. And I was like, what? How in the fuck has this dude managed to do this? Every single fucking, like, dude, this cannot be accidental or incidental. You've mastered this craft of having your facial hair fucked up like this. So congratulations, man, for actually being good at something.
He's even shouted everybody in my chat out. Like, he wrote down everybody's name that was in my chat and fucking shouted them out on his live and was like, these people you don't need to fuck with and this and that. And these people are just over here.
You ever notice how you'll never see me over there trying to fucking comment in his chat? Why would I? Everything I want to say, I'll just say it right here. Ain't no reason for me to ever be over there. So, no, actually don't have a problem with left-handed people. I'm actually a person who is left-handed. So there's that. Gobbler down there expanding his vocabulary word of the day. Gatekeep. Can't make this shit up, guys. He kind of did, but yeah, you're right, Blue Eyes.
They're supporting me. You know what I mean? That's all they're doing. And you're mad because fucking these people are supporting me. You all don't want nobody supporting me. It's the way it's always been.
Listen, Johnny, I look at it like this. If people want to fucking support your stupid ass, feel free. I'm going to judge you because of you're a known liar. I've quite literally done a multitude of videos solely about you telling lies, providing receipts after the lie that you tell to illustrate you lying. And people who willfully ignore that and just go on and be like, yeah, Dagburn, you just keep, hey, look, I'm going to judge you. That's the way it works. So yeah, if you support scummy people who love child molesters and all the shit that you do and platform those kind of people, and you seem to have some kind of affinity for forgiving people who hurt children, hey, birds of a feather is the way I look at it. So I think people should support you? Fuck no. Oh, hell no. But look, the world takes all kinds. And there's some scummy people out there who really vibe with what you're saying, Johnny. It's generally the people who are down with hurting kids.
And I was just trolling when I said I was going to blow your brains out. So how
Ah,
you like that?
okay. Okay. Made it this far. Made it this far. This whole entire live stream, you blowing up, you threatening the man 3 times, committing felonies online, doing all this stuff. Now it's a troll. Now it's a troll. You are, I've had to cut some shit out of this. You're more than an hour into this. Now it's a troll. Now you were just trolling him when you said, okay. Yeah. There you go, Hickey Bomber.
You know?
What's up, Niggle G?
That's why I put in there stand your ground law too with it, because it's a troll.
Oh, okay.
Got you,
Okay.
didn't I? Got you thinking I was pressed too, didn't I?
Yeah. So pressed you took the video down, didn't you? Yeah. You was just trolling too when you took the video down. Yeah. What's up, Michelle? Yeah, it's a pretty good one. You also have a good Easter weekend.
Man, I can get these people going in a heartbeat and get their fucking channels struck because they want to do some dumb shit. I like Marcotic, not the crowd over yonder. Hey, listen, I ain't got a problem with Marcotic. No, Marcotic ain't never done nothing to me. But he's sitting right there with these people while they're doing the shit that they're doing to people, man. I bet there was other country rappers who laughed at TT.
Okay, Johnny, but you do understand that the majority of what Triple T is, no, you don't. Fucking, I'm wasting my time. I'll just state it as fact. The majority of what Triple T is doing is promoting music and artists. What is Marcotic? An artist. Pretty dope ass artist, to be honest with you. That dude's flow, it's on point. So there's that. Marcotic's not there with Triple T to say anything to you. He doesn't give a fuck about you, Johnny. He really doesn't. So to say that, he's somehow, a part of it or whatever, he doesn't care about you. It is what it is. If you would stop going over to Triple T's chat and stop trying to get on his panel, he'll leave you the fuck alone. There will be nothing else said about you. They got more important things to do. He will leave you alone. But you don't want to be left alone because you realize that he's doing a lot better than you are, and you want some of that. You want to draw some of that attention to you. Because sadly, this whole being cool with Ryan thing ain't paying out for you, is it? Sure the hell didn't, did it? Because you're the last one who's actually cool with Ryan. Honestly, imagine that after all these years and everything you've all gone through, you finally find some common ground at the end.
TT because he got slapped, bro. There's a picture of Chop with his mouth wide open, and then you got what's his name, softcore MMA holding his mouth like it's right here from that slap, bro. And Justin Time fucking laughing about it too. They all fucking was laughing about it. They all laughed at him, bro.
You don't think that those guys were at a place drinking, partying, riding 4-wheelers and shit, having a good time, that those gestures that were caught in still pictures, you don't think those had anything to do with the time they were having or the things that were happening at the redneck rave? Of course not, Johnny. Of course not.
They use him for what little bit of platform he does have. They think that he's dumb enough to do that shit though. I bet there was other. I'm blocked because I said T. Let me get an autograph. See, that's crazy work. Let me get an autograph. Well, I don't know anybody why anybody want my autograph. What up, Brandon? T hit his truck while RR peeps laughing at him. He stayed in the truck, MODG. The dude stayed in his truck the whole time. That's why he was getting that lap dance from that she is because.
That's the problem, Infernodia. Once you point this shit out, how fucked up it is. You can't unsee it. It's wild as hell. I don't think so. I think it with a little work it could be there. I think it's just bad genetics, man. I think this is just patchy. I think it's just patchy as fuck. It's just bad genes. Yeah, of course it's always a skit. So yeah, he did, Spence. Yeah, he's 100% fucked. Yes. Yeah. Now, Raging Cajun, he 100% sees that there are consequences associated with his action as he's seen people talking and reading comments and shit. Now he's like, oh, wait a minute, y'all. It was just a troll. And then you've seen the short videos he's put out. Go ahead and call him and tell him, you're going to put me in jail for a skit. Go ahead and tell him. And then I sue you and I countersue you. This is like the worst case of deflecting I've ever fucking seen somebody do. Like your simple ass thinks you can do reverse psychology on people. Like people who actually get up and go to a job every day and who can balance a fucking checkbook and all that shit. You honestly think your fucking stupid ass can do the reverse psychology thing and make them do the opposite thing that that they want to do? It's not going to work, Johnny. You're literally too unintelligent for these things. It will not work. Yeah, Epsy that shit on his neck is not a skit. It's not a skit, dude. It's got the whole damn room yelling.
Because he wouldn't get out of the truck. So to cheer him up, they freaking got him a lap dance from a he-she at that. You know, it was a skit. Me saying I was going to blow your brains out, right? It's a skit. I had to, say stand my ground low and blow your brains out to get you going, Sometimes you just got to say things. Transformer dance. Logan, why are you talking on my name? You don't know nothing about me. Don't judge a book by its cover because triple slap makes everybody look bad. That's what they do. Just like they done MTP. Biggest exposure of the year was in 2025, and it's about MTP's brother. Somehow he's a child weirdo, done weirdo shit to a child, his own kids or some shit like that, or his own something or another. Don't know for sure what it is and don't even care. You know what I mean? But they're the type of people that push that type of shit on other people when they're supporting people like that. You got this dude wild baggering it on the internet. Sitting there, you took the videos down because it made you look bad. That's why you took the videos down. Don't lie about it. Just accept accountability for it and be like, hey, I shouldn't have been doing that. Respectfully, I shouldn't have been doing that. I should have been more of a, influence on these teenagers that was bagging groceries for tips at a military installation.
Hey, Johnny, have you ever tried doing some of that yourself? Any of that? You ever take accountability for some shit that, you've done in the past and said, hey, I shouldn't have been doing that, y'all. Never done that, have you? And I'll bring it up again. All the all the victim noises and all the things that you're claiming that are coming from that. The girl came out and said, we asked him to do it. All of us were of age. No, he did nothing wrong. Tim and Lori have been nothing but good to me. Not one person from those videos has ever come out and said, yes, I was coerced into doing that. You don't make any note of that. You don't bring up that point. Why is that, Johnny? Because you're pushing a narrative. That's why.
You know what I mean? Big Skip says Mark Hardick is a smart kid too. He should have known better than to get mixed up with them. Man, it's crazy to him trying to get promotion from these people from the wrong crowd. You promote yourself very well. Why you would put yourself around these type of people, it blows my mind. Absolutely do not condone the others over Tinder. I understand, MOD.
Yeah, Joe, I ended up becoming ambidextrous, playing baseball is what I ended up doing. And turned out like, as I got older, I could throw pretty fast with both hands and could do a lot of shit. Ended up batting left and throwing right-handed as a result of it. So it worked out pretty well.
G. Over yonder, you meant to say. I respect it. You know, if that's the thing, you know, I was trying to get at and trying to get them to understand is that if you can push this narrative about me and saying that I support weirdo shit, then why couldn't you say the same thing about Chop? Chop knew about this dude having these charges and continued to allow him to come on the rundown without telling anybody about the charges.
And that's a special skill right there, Joe Barron. Kudos.
He apologized to everybody on the internet tonight saying, I hold myself accountable for it and this and that. Well, y'all just going to forgive it and let it go? You going to forgive it and let it go, or you going to call him a fucking a child beater protector? I know Joe too, but
child beater protector. Jesus Christ. It's a child neglect thing, Johnny, and I don't understand why Chop is responsible for it. I don't know. So
I don't follow Outlaw Nation because of T bullshit. I understand, Rock Talk. I understand. It's going to take this dude getting pushed away and shunned by all these people for it to get better in country rap.
Facts, Infernodia, facts right there. It's not weirdo shit. It's fucking piece of shit. You know, that's what the hell's going on there. The dude neglected a child for whatever reason. I don't know. I don't condone it, but shh.
That's all I got to say. Now I'm gonna get off here. I hope you all have a good rest of your night. I've got work to do tomorrow.
He doesn't get off here. He does not have work to do. He does not have work to do. So look, and this shit that he's getting ready to say right here. No self-respecting man with work to do, which would have put him at work on a Good Friday, by the way, which a lot of places, businesses, things like that are closed on Good Friday. Johnny doesn't have any job to go to. This would have been 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning when this was going on. So he's got to be at work. Like, what self-respecting man stays up all night doing this shit when he's got to work the next day? Like, your priorities would clearly be fucked up. And the reason why you do it is because you don't have a job. You never had a job. You've spent more time lying about having a job than actually having a job. So, yeah, there's that.
Got no job. I have to bring money into the home here and help my wife pay bills. These people act like I don't do nothing. And that's the problem here. They push narratives about shit they don't know nothing about. Nothing. You know? And
I've been watching you long enough to see your wife have to step over your lazy fucking sorry ass on her way to work in the morning to become a subject matter expert on the subject, right? Because I speak on these things because I see what you're doing right now. You're up on the fucking internet all night. All night. talking about you got a job and shit, but you have no job. Yeah, I'm speaking on it, motherfucker, because guess what? You're lying about it. You don't help your wife. You don't. Oh, Slayback's the Rusty. I'm not even joking. I was the same way with baseball. Right, left-handed. When I used a knife cutting meat, left-handed, but everything else right-handed. Strange how that will do that to you, right?
Which is fine. They can say what the fuck they want to say. It's just, it's fucked up for you to say something about somebody that ain't true. You know, and keep pushing a narrative like that. You pushed a narrative that, oh, Got You Wallet dated a 19-year-old and him 29 years old. What do you think about Jesse Howard? Country boy, I ain't got no problem with Jesse Howard either. I don't like the way that his wife done me. I don't like the way she done me. That was completely wrong.
Jesse Howard, I fucking outwardly said he does not like you, dude. Like like he seems like the nicest fucking dude in the world. He really does seem like when he's just down to earth, just nice ass dudes, like very approachable. And you somehow have some kind of a spat going on back and forth with his wife. Like, Johnny, you know, you have a knack for doing this stuff with people. And then, of course, exactly, Mustard. I was just getting ready to say it. He's always a fucking victim in every single situation. I don't like how Jesse wife, just her wife did me, y'all. That was wrong. She should have put up with whatever I was doing. Kitchen. Yeah, we'll try to revisit it. I got nothing. I got nothing but a rib roast to attend to tomorrow. I'm good. So we ain't got that much long of this video left. So I will. I can fulfill that request. So yeah, no shit.
She stood right there behind them people, and Jesse Howard did too, making fun of sexual abuse. That's the truth. They did.
Did they?
I get on, dude, I don't even get on here every day. And if I get on.
Yeah, you do. You're on there every fucking day. You know, Johnny, because it's painfully obvious. And I'll put out another video. I'll probably cover all this stuff. You lied about this whole thing where you've tried to say that your father did things to you when you were a child. And while you openly tell a much different story earlier on, and you decided to adapt this thing with your father later on because you wanted it to get some more sympathy from people. So, what's up, Stiff Richard? Yeah, I'll do another video, and I'll put I guess I'll just put everything in there. You ambushing him, all of it. I'll put all of it together, and you know, maybe I'll tag a few people in it. You never know. Oh no, that shit's gonna stain Blue Eyes. Hell yeah, John Lennon. Good to hear. Is he as nice as I think he is? I think he seems like a very approachable dude, man. And of course, Johnny Gobble's gonna shit that up pretty quickly. Yeah.
Here, I'm not crying ever. You dumbass. Take that shit somewhere else. I get on here smoking cigars and fucking looking at the river, motherfucker. I ain't on here fucking crying. What are you talking about?
He's got $40 worth of cigars. Now he's a cigar smoker. He bought $40 worth of cigars to literally make YouTube videos with, a video that won't generate $20. Damn.
Let me see if we can scroll back and watch. You can't even scroll back and watch none of the video. He's got I'd say my best opinion is he got a strike. Let me do this. I'm going to
you as well, Steph.
Copy the and I'm gonna put it into YouTube and see what it says. It's not pulling it up. Let me see.
He wasn't Swishers, man. He had some, I want to say they were, he said they were Nigerian, but I believe they were like from Ecuador or some shit. It was fucking, It was silly. I actually sat and watched that one. That was funny as hell. He's on here just trying to flex it because it's a $20 cigar, telling people about it. He started out in the Jeep with the fucking Jeep running, inside the Jeep smoking a cigar, trying to like playing music so loud that it was actually clipping the microphone in the phone that he was using to record it, and you couldn't hear anything. And it sounded like absolute shit. So yeah, his best opinion. Yeah, it sure ain't worth it. I was thinking about that. I was like, dude, you spent $40 and you probably ain't gonna make $100 on YouTube this month. And you got $40 in props.
We do it right here. Uh-huh. Delete.
I don't think so. Polaroid. I don't think he's going to work at all. Honestly, there's a certain age where you're too old to enter the workforce, and he's not going to have enough SSI credits. That's the real kicker right there. He's not going to have that. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Blue Eyes. The white wine. There you go. No. Hey, fuck, man. Listen, I'm looking at it. I get the idea of people buying props and shit, but it's rough. There they were. They were Nicaraguan. Thank you, Big Shy. He was calling them Nigerian. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, what an idiot. What's up, John Lennon? Yeah, I figured he was, man. He seemed like a really good dude. So just hearing him talk on here and shit, he's really good. So, yeah, Ryan was smoking a cigarette on IG. Imagine that.
And we'll put it right here in the paste it. He privated the video. It says right here.
Oh. Over at the Indian spot.
He privated it so he didn't get struck. So he didn't get struck. He privated it. Right.
So you gonna call Stacy out for that, or are you just gonna let her roll?
Right in the middle of him talking, he privated it. It shows right there. So if you go right here, see, video unavailable, but I put the link and it says that.
Just remember, Johnny, anytime you make a video unavailable, I can make it available. And you're welcome.
Stacy said, I did not even know.
Yeah, Infernodia, he would definitely be trying to do something to get it taken down. Because it's him committing crimes in there. Like, kind of bad.
Any of this shit was even going on and woke up. I just popped in at the end of the live.
No, you didn't.
Is all I did. And I was checking this shit out about this dude and what they was pushing about this dude and
no, because you were already worried about how the how it was being judged. Yeah, daddy's hands. The fucked up thing is like his dad. Either he's got some early onset dementia or something. He's pretty damn slow. You can tell. There's Johnny. Like Johnny's made fun of his mental health in the past, had him in the back seat, kind of like clowning him. You can tell the dude ain't all there. And you know what? I'm going to bring that. That's a good point. I think when I do this thing with the whole daddy's hands video, when I bring all this stuff back in, I'm going to break all that stuff down and do that. So.
And it was odd that they was, they was allowing Chop to just apologize and then be okay with Chop still. But it's the type of people they are. They're cool with people like that. Like they was cool with that Jay Savvy dude. Slop Easy still goes over on his channel. Space Dad is still over there. I've got proof of that. Screenshots of Space Dad still being in his chat. He's a mod over there. Space Dad is. Slop Easy is too. But we could say the same thing. We could say, hey, Chop supported that shit. He supported that shit because he never said nothing to anybody about it. But I think that he did. He ain't gonna let that slide, bro. He ain't gonna let that slide. He's gonna push that.
Yeah, thank you, Shane. Like, so Shane knows firsthand. He's a resident of Paintsville. I just looking at the video, I could tell that there was something wrong with his dad. And yeah, 100% straight hooter shooter. He did not touch him. But back to this comment right here. This is the part that makes this so egregious to me. And I'm sorry, I'm sorry for using that word, but is when he tried to get his dad in the car and set him up to get him to say some things. He knows that his dad is mentally impaired, and he tried to bait him into saying it instead of just having a man-to-man conversation and say, hey, why did you all do that to us when we were kids? He didn't do any of that. He didn't do it. He was just trying to trip him up, getting him to say something he could spin for his narrative. And then you couple that with the video before that he put out that says it was his sister. And he doesn't remember any of that stuff, and he isn't sure, and he don't know. Well, it went full circle to he 100% was in it. He just adopted it as his own. So, yeah, I'll do that. I'm going to have to do that video. So, fucking, yeah. Sorry, damn Yankee. I apologize for that. Yes, I did hear he does have screenshots and proof that he's in his chat. Like only a dude who doesn't have a fucking full-time job has enough time to run around and get screenshots to prove if you're in fucking chat or not. Like, Jesus Christ, man. He was in love with that guy. So there's that.
That to the end of the earth. If he's got something like that on somebody, he ain't just going to forget about it because he's got stuff going on, like he said. But they did dox me, Rock Chalk. They doxed me in that live, and he's took it down.
You did it, Johnny.
He's took it down. Because
you weighed out the flex of saying we got a house versus putting out your address. That was you 100% said, no, we need to flex this right now. And you did all the pictures and the videos and showed people where it was at. Yes. He said, I can prove with these screenshots right here that dude was in someone else's chat. I mean, fuck's sake, listen to the logic. It's pure comedy. It's gobble logic. We're used to hearing it, man. We're used to hearing it. This is it. He's got all the proofs, y'all. Remember that shit? And Ryan's being watched by the FBI, y'all.
I can prove it. I can prove that shit. Let me see here if I know he took it down. It's not there no more.
I got some strong feelings about that stray hooter shooter. That's another one I'm gonna have to do with this Jacob shit is just put this all back out. Because I know that this came up again the other day over there. I think Slayback was talking about it. But yeah, the truth about the Jacob thing needs to come out. So yeah.
Was it on Chop's channel? It might have been on Chop's. Let me see. It's the Unity. It was the Unity live. Let me see.
Yeah, no kidding, John. I mean, you know what I've noticed, through life is that people who have money don't show it to you. It's not a big deal to them. People who are actually well off, money becomes a thing that is not. It's not a thing that matters to them anymore. They understand that it exists, but it's not one of these things that's at the forefront. Like, you got to be down fucking bad to go get every single thing, like every single digit in the bank account out in paper version to put it on a YouTube video. You got to be down bad to do that. So there you go. All right, Blue Eyes. Why I'm kicking in? Yeah, flexing for real. No shit.
I've got it screen recorded, anyways.
Anyways.
But I'm pretty sure it was on T's channel. It was on Timo's channel. Someone in chat can show it. And I said, no, this dude, the charges was he was not charged. Trying their best to cause beef in the country rap lane. That's not right. It's not right. Just like them going after one of the biggest people in the lane, Ryan Upchurch, just so they can put dirt on his name and all that shit. Adam's been involved in all that shit. Adam and them use this dude and use Slop Easy to push their narratives and their fucking nonsense, is what they do. That's exactly what they do. But like I said, it's gone now. They have.
All right, I've had enough of this. Fuck that. Jesus. There's only so much I can listen to this dude. All right. So MOL wanted us to go over. We need to go and look at the world's worst tattoo again. And this is just for educational purposes only. This is Johnny's tattoo work right here. For those of you who are unaware, Johnny got Isaac corrected us the other day, a tattoo machine from Temu. And this was the result. So instead of getting like the fake skin or other instruments that most tattoo artists who do not have hepatitis C would practice on, he used his wife's arm. And this was the result. This thing right here, man. Yeah, he is over there triggering. I ain't even watched the shit and I know what he's doing. He's always on here trying to deflect. Oh, absolutely. I need to do it more often. So like I said, I have a real life and I got other shit that just goes on. Johnny Country Rap Police, he's killing it. All right, yeah. There you go, motivated. Yes. So this is the result. And what this tattoo was supposed to be, and now clearly he stenciled in the paw prints and Buddy, the name, and Blessed, as we all know that they are. This other part here, the part that looks like bacon on like an air fryer, that is supposed to be wood grain. So this, and notice that there was only this one session when he did this. They did it live. He smoked over top of the tattoo. He had cigarette ashes falling into it. I believe she got an infection. It was good, man. It was good. And this was in his hometown in the Section 8 apartment. And I think that people just need to understand like exactly what this dude is capable of. Like, this is his wife. This is the one he claims that he loves and he cares so much and deeply for. And he did this to her arm. She walks around looking like this with this shit on her arm. And she's never asked him for another one. She's never asked for another tattoo. No touch-ups, no second go around, none of that. It was kind of like a one and done thing for her. And rightfully so, right? Because once someone, even someone you love or support for no good reason, does something this bad to you, you know, I mean, you know, there's some concessions that's got to be made. Yes, it was indeed supposed to look like wood grain. This to me, it just looks like bacon in a skillet or on an air fryer to me. It's exactly what it looks like. So yeah. And I mean, you know, there's that. So yeah, it is the bacon tat again. Yeah, she's not happy. She said she don't like it. She's like, I don't like it. And she never got another one. But, you know, I mean, this is the kind of shit. Yeah, talk about a troll or a skit right here. God damn, man. You'd wished and hoped it was. You can't have this. And then again, this just exemplifies who Johnny Gobble really is. Yeah, barely had enough light. It was bad. And rightfully so. Like, you would think that she'd be all, if she liked his work or trusted him again to put a needle to skin in this fashion, I'm sure he shot her up more than once. But I mean, with the tattoo machine, she would probably be all sleeved up by now. There'd be all kinds of paw prints and bacon all over both arms, you would think. I guess not. So, yeah, I think a lot of people could. Actually, you're right. You cannot make this shit up. You can't. You can't beat this thing. This is the classics for sure. Yeah, it did. He got infected. No, the Hep C is what's messing her hands up right now. So you do a little research, you can find out it does. It can, when your liver enzymes get elevated, things get out of whack, and like they can't figure out supposedly why she's having this inflammation in her fingers and hands, and it's due 100% of the Hep C. There you go. Never seen bacon on a yellow skillet. First for everything. Yeah, she's getting that little yellow tint to her as well. So bacon would actually look better, G-Unit. Shane could do a better job. I agree. Flex of money is rude. Should move quietly, provide for your family, and help others when you can. It's not boastful. Grandma taught us all that as children. Again, yeah. Uncle Piscop's work. She should have known better. And they did this live. That's the worst part of all of it. They did it live. So she can't blame it on anyone else or say someone else did it, or they can't sue the tattoo shop for horribly disfiguring her arm. So Motivated says, my friend is a tattoo artist and he let his 5-year-old daughter do a small tattoo on his left shoulder. It looks like a child drew it. And he always says that one will never be covered up. It's sweet. And stuff like that, you can understand, completely. It could be bomb wire writing. Yes. Straight hooter shooter. I didn't really look at it that way, but possibly. Slayback, even if it looked like real wood, what does wood have to do with the dog paws and being blessed? Wood is a backstory in Melinda's life. She's very fond of wood. It's a collage of, I guess. Yes, I guess you could say it is a collage. Yeah. Yeah, that is a very cool idea. I like that. So I believe it may be even heart related from all them drugs. Now she complaining about blood pressure or it's the beatus. She got issues, man. Shane says he could do better in Braille. So he made her a bacon arm. He 100% did make her a fucking bacon arm. Yeah, that's true love right there. She sat down for this and didn't stop him. After this first little deal after the paw print and she let him go, like you could have probably abandoned like the deal right then and there and be like, all right, let's just stop. This ain't going the way I want. Like, I'm not seeing it. And I don't know what happened, man. I don't know why they never did another one. I think it was supposed to be the wood grain floor or something. I have fucking idea. Bacon would actually make more sense than wood. Agreed. I'm happy Wade was around back then to enjoy that tat. Yeah, that tat was fucking amazing. G-Unit, they are just two trashy ass piece of shit humans, and I'm being generous when I say humans. You are. You definitely are. Happy Easter, y'all. Johnny Johnson, thank you, sir. God and family is everything. Yes. As if Merle wasn't disfigured enough already. She's pretty ratchet, man. Pretty damn ratchet. No, but Johnny would sue the tattoo gun company. It's a machine. Isaac will be in here to correct us shortly. And he's correct. For providing him with a machine that didn't tattoo correctly. And Allie corrected me as well. Justify. I thought the paw prints and Buddy was there already. He just added the wood grain. I think so. Yeah, you might be right. I have to go back and look at that stream. It does look like skin graft is probably in order. I have to look for it. Now, it would be on the very first Vault computer. I believe I do have it. I can't 100% say that. There is one vault computer that it sits on the floor that I do have to pull some shit out of, but it's so old that, I'm going to end up doing it, but to get everything in one place. But yeah, there's one sitting there. So, she's probably angry today. Don't worry about it. A week or two. She's probably angry today. So yeah, Johnny lives with the wood chipper. Oh, he did do all of it. Thank you, G3 Mini. Oh yeah, that look was beautiful. I'd say it was a mud hole and saved some face. Exactly. Yeah, they probably got some Chinese spray or something you can put on this and make it not look like that. Thankfully, with aging and your eyesight starts to go, so it might not be a thing. Who knows? I don't think ladies should get tattoos in general. So, I don't know about that. It depends on the lady. So, should have just tatted an H on her left butt cheek and an E on her right. Shaky. Fuck. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Clowning the gobbler is entertaining, but those of us with self-respect know right from wrong. Gobbler crew is just clueless. Or they're just willfully going along with the lies, right? Oh, thank you, Allie. Thank you for conducting that. Made it to 108. Thank you. Need to get the open claw on that Dagmo vault. It's not, I don't need a claw. I just need to actually just plug it in, is all it is. It was the very first vault computer. I took what was it? Needed a graphics card. I put a 1080, a GeForce 1080 in it to get it back up and running. And I kind of just made sure it was working, and I just set it over there in the corner. So, that's I'll leave that up there for Slayback. There you go. Like a true Bic pen prison tat. Yes. All right. The ladies with the right tat work is my flavor. Yeah. I think that there's, yeah, it definitely works. Definitely works. And with that, this concludes our show for the night. I am your host, Rusty MF Truck. We're 3 hours, 37 minutes, going on 3 hours and 38 minutes. 122 of you still watching. I'll read a couple comments here. Slayback. G3 Mini. I believe Dagmo did the pause first, which didn't look bad. He just stenciled them, yeah. But he fucked up. He fucked that. There's no stencil for that. Yeah, appreciate you. Slayback never disappoints. I give him a hard time, though. Yes, everyone have a good and happy Easter. Hopefully rain does not affect your festivities. Her arm is making bacon lovers hungry. All right. So, Big Shy. All right, man. You guys have a good Easter. I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to leave you with this banger. It is my favorite. You guys have a good night, man. I'll see you next time. If I can operate my shit. Maybe not.